What's up?
Oh, I was way in the wrong spot. I was like, where did that?
Welcome, friendos.
Hi, everybody.
Put your mic on, you fucking...
Hello, everyone. I'm Austin Von Johnson. Welcome to the Bottlecap Brigade, where we drink a bunch and play our best to do D&D. We're excited to have you join us for our nerdy night. So grab a drink and allow me to introduce the rest of this Wiggly Scientists of Sparkly Seduction group. First up, get ready to blow out your candles with cake farts. It's Sam Gates.
No, cake farts girl, what up? Probably doing well. Glad to know.
I really hope.
Send us a link to your OnlyFans. Thank you. I didn't do that.
That was great.
You nailed it, bud. Up next, he calls us downstairs the Hammerhead Shark. It's Taylor Hawker as Ruka.
Because it's wide up front, but skinny in the back, and it flips like a fish.
No, thank you.
It has.
It's basketball.
It plays bass. Yeah. Oh my God. Accurate.
God. Next up, be careful. She's ticklish. It's Brenda Kiloplast.
Yum, yum, yum.
I didn't. Yeah.
You okay, bud?
Everything's fine.
Miranda has a mouth, right?
Yeah, it's that was the other.
Maybe Jay had a stroke.
Hey, happens to that.
Next! Have you ever beaten up a dentist for not being in network? It's Kat Lazarga.
For not being in what?
In network.
But your network, your insurance?
Insurance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm a baby and also not an adult, so I don't know the terms that people have for insurance times.
Welcome to 2021, too.
Baby.
2021 part 2 right now.
Wipe
Yes,
out.
I will fight your dentist. I charge though.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you
delicate
win, then you get dental coverage for a year.
Oh.
But if you lose,
I
Cat
don't-
lose a tooth.
This one. Which
Somebody.
No, you get a pick. You get a pick. You get a pick.
This happened.
But it doesn't. Oh no, 6 months. Because it's got to up.
Why you
Because it's got to up a little bit, make it a little more spicy. Cat's got to fight to the. Can't fight to the death. Because we still need the death.
Yeah, I do need to
Yeah,
And we need her teeth.
save the
Do you want me
world.
to move it? Wait, I'm talking into it still. Is this neat?
It should be good.
It's right here in my throat.
We were just getting a little stab.
What's this? It's my mouth. It's Miranda Hakila Julie Jewel. Is that the one? Yeah, it's the one everybody wanted. But finally, he pleasures himself with the fax machine. It's Joe Fritz as Ruzda.
Some real 1980s shit.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Well, it comes out all warm, right?
Whoa. And in the book. Oh God!
I love y'all.
No, this is so neat. This.
Sam, tickle her teeth. Tickle her teeth.
Toes.
No,
Do not suck her toes.
Officially turned on.
Yeah, no, it was on.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. Well, in that case, thanks you guys for watching. We're going to play D&D soon, but first we're going to play everybody's favorite weekly game show, that Kick It to Taylor.
Guess who said it, everybody? Nice. I missed it. This week on Guess Who Said It, we have a special performance from Cat. Cat.
shit tends to hit the fan when Joe farts. And scene. Who said it? I mean, it honestly could have still been Joe. It was not. Oh, what? Oh.
Oh,
There's a hint.
damn it.
I think it was either Sam or...
I vote Sam.
Taylor.
I vote Taylor.
I don't know.
Who beers though?
It was Joe.
I vote Taylor.
It was Asuman Johnson.
I forgot.
You were doing the opening monologue-y thing, and you were like, "Shit, hit the fan," and then Joe farted, and you went like,
Oh yeah.
"Shit,
Yeah.
shit."
Say,
Oh.
fan poops. Shoot him.
Right. Everyone check your napkins.
How's
Chucking
mine?
my connect.
Here, we can all unplug it.
Am I talking stuff up in the things and everything's up in the things with the
Are you listening live or are you on? That'd probably fix it.
Hi.
Get
Hot
me
dog
that fax
Watson.
machine, go. Cool. Okay. Well, this is the style in which we play D&D, and if that is something that's neat to you, you can check out our website, bottlecapbrigade.com, and see all the different ways to support us. We got affiliate links, or you could just press the button, subscribe, and like our thing. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop into the section and pour some Bottlecaps. Everyone, welcome to episode 13. Good air, bro.
Got it.
Ooh, nice. I couldn't tell if that was you farting or like saying it's a fart. It is. It was. It is, and it was. It's still.
Pause.
It was.
It's into my mic.
I'm watching
too.
a lot of Bridgerton.
Dreaming of flying is one of the most common dreams for intelligent beings that don't typically fly. Unless you're some kind of fish or cave dweller. The statistics are typically lower for fish and cave dwellers. But often, the dream of flying suggests your internal desire for freedom, to escape from people, places, or events that bring pressure to you, and you need to feel a sense of freedom. Such a thing can definitely be said for the Bottlecap Brigade after. So it's about 10:30 at night. It's still Sunday. You guys have only flown for the half day. You have about a full day left to fly, and I'm going to skip that and turn it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jolie, you loved that experience of travel and flying, and the tranquility of the fresh air, and taking in all the views. It was definitely a very welcome experience for you. Contrasting kind of the hectic and stressful past 2 days. And so you're sitting at camp. Everyone comes down and set it up. You're just kind of relative. Whereas everyone else is a little bit, they are all kind of making eye contact with each other because you are unsure how to feel about all of the massive giant eagle jumps that Jolie has taken this time. And you don't know how to address it. There were it was audibly coming out mid-flight and just bombing over the forest. It's been kind of an awkward amount.
No, be real quiet. What's up? Are we all tired? A little hair.
Hair sick is one way to put it.
I feel great.
I bet you do.
Slightly ass sick, maybe?
I mean, I eat a lot of sugar, and when I turn into my eagle form, my intestines get bigger, and so my poop gets bigger. And I just had to let some things out,
You
I
look at
also-
lots of things out.
I also heard birds don't have buttholes. So they really, it's just like, I mean, the anatomy of a bird is really that it just like kind of falls out anyway.
This bird's got a booty hole.
Oh no. I haven't read about that in my books. Sorry, ma'am.
I mean, did I make y'all uncomfortable? I don't think it got on anybody, right?
No, you just buried a couple of captains. I think. No, it's
Hurts now.
oh the sugar.
Big wet stuff. Snowstorm.
Tommy, it's gonna snow. It's like,
When does it cut snowflakes?
Next time before we take flight, I'll make sure to jump my butt in the.
No, I tell
I'll
you
empty
what.
myself.
I tell you what. It's really not. I think we weren't expecting. Oh, Nick, what?
stop! I just have to pee and I don't feel like adding to what we've dropped.
They say leave it like you found it, right?
Yeah, we're better.
But speaking of, whenever Melvin mentions that, you're like, yeah, maybe we should check out the map and kind of see where we're at. So yeah, you guys pull out your map and you're looking at all the dates. Now, I know last session, I didn't want to like throw out any dates that would throw off what I had planned. But for some points of clarification, looking at the notes that you guys got from the mayor and council that you're on, the Zeppelins started not arriving at their destination about 8 weeks ago. Now, the different Zeppelins might have taken off from various points across Magna at different times, but in terms of their scheduled arrival, that they started going missing about 8 weeks ago. And then, of course, Griald's castle landed on Marin about 6 weeks ago. So that's about the time frame that you guys are looking at in terms of clues as to what possibly happened. And then you guys pull out the Marin map. And I probably should have sent this to you guys before. Do you have the big Marin map?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'm gonna just show you guys where y'all are. You guys are basically so like I said, you're about half a day. I would say right now you're relatively close to it's a little bit in the opposite direction, but it's relatively close. Everybody drink while I spend. Okay, people. Bro, I just got the Marin map into the chat. You guys can zoom in on it a little bit if y'all think. But so you're about a third of the way to Tower of Eitilit, and if you were to go on a little bit to the southeast, you'd arrive to Icar. So you guys are right on.
Oh. Well, we're right on track, y'all.
Can we stop for a second?
I think we're stopped.
We're in our camp now.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are camping right now. You guys,
See, as soon as we landed, I run into the woods to.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's about 10:45 at night. You guys are chilling.
How supposed to refer to the Tower of Eitilit?
You have about. Oh, do I need a mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sweet. Testing time. Meat sauce in my.
Meat
What's
sauce?
up?
Don't worry about
That's
it.
great.
Yes,
Yep. We're probably
Don't say things that rhyme all the time. Just,
Posture
only
check.
once in a while.
Everyone fix your posture. Mountain pose.
Yeah, cool.
Roll your shoulders
you
back.
have about a
Stand the
day's. a day's worth of flying around. Probably, let's say about 8 hours.
Are we rested or are we just landed?
You guys just landed. You have to, it's still nighttime, and you guys are basically working out what you'd like to do. Everybody, roll a perception check real quick.
You beat me to it. 26.
Yikes.
22.
Nope.
10.
I got a 10.
Yeah. So Roosta, you've been doing the fucking stealth thing where you're like, oh, let's see, and you've just kind of been scoping out the area in this clearing that you guys have found to set up camp in, and you anticipate that there's a possibility maybe of like of animals. You're still within relative proximity to Marin, so it's possible that like bandits and folks could show up because Marin has such limited military resources right now. So that's basically your assessment of the danger.
I mean, this place seems no worse or better than any other that we could stay in.
I'm fine staying here.
I think we could set up camp.
It's late.
I'd be happy watching first if we needed it.
I'm so keen. Great, because I am drained.
Ruzo, would you set up a tent for me?
Yeah, you guys have already set up tents.
Ruka,
At
Yes,
this point,
Ruka,
like
you
everything
that
that has been happening.
extend.
We're
it.
shooting the shit at
my
camp.
tent's
Yeah.
too small.
Maybe you should talk sweet to it. It will get bigger.
That's what she said.
Oh, that was the joke. You
Okay.
making joke. Yeah,
I think
okay.
I'm getting it.
We'll work on that. That was close.
Thanks.
I finally come back. Oh.
You come back right as Darrow's having trouble lifting up his arm.
Okay. Whoa.
Hi. How was your bathroom?
Long.
Good. That's great. What you want, right?
I just have a fear of like people coming, so I had to really run into the woods. But I got through Kayan, so
I mean, I just
stay a bit. What?
Yeah.
No.
Loud.
I went back into the woods.
Cool. Go ahead and roll perception. You do. You said it, and so it's real.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
That's better. 17.
Cool. Yeah. So you do that, and so you get, let's say, 30 feet away from camp, and you're like, this is long enough for the joke, and then you started to turn. You turn around and start to head back, and you hear kind of a clicking sound.
I immediately draw my longbow.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you hear the clicking sound, and
Is she visible to us? Or he?
I'm a boy.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm a man.
I mean,
Here. Look at a man.
I would say, yeah.
He has claspers.
'Cause he's only about 30.
Two.
Yeah,
You're
he's
sharp.
only about 30 years. Cool. Okay, so yeah, you hear this clicking sound. You draw your sword.
Wait.
I draw my sword. I'm like 30 feet away.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away from the camp.
Okay, cool. Come out with your hands up. I don't want to hurt anybody, but I also don't want to be hurt. And that's yes. And then I say, I'm gonna start stabbing.
Okay. So you say that into the night.
Also,
Forest.
before anything happens, if somebody does pop out, I immediately want to go up to them and like get my blade as close to their neck without being lethal as possible. So
Okay.
just letting you know that.
Sweet. Now I can make my decisions based on. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, you're kind of like talking to the forest that is super. You don't have dark vision, right?
I do. I'm a high
You
elf.
do. Oh, okay, dope. So you can see stuff. So like, yeah, you're looking around and you have pretty good vision. And you actually see this massive owl bear like come out from between a few trees. This is about 60 feet away, and
Okay.
it just like stomps out
Okay.
and looks at you.
Oh. Oh.
And it slowly takes some steps towards you.
Okay. I have my like sword, but I'm not making any movements. I just have my sword pointing at it.
Bark.
You see the owlbear like duck down real quick, and
Okay.
then put its head back up, and then it kind of turns a little bit to look at you.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk yet. I'm not talking yet. I just have my sword pointed at it. I'm gonna slowly, as slow as I can, start to move back towards the friends.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do that, and
I'm in a full squat position the whole time. But I'm fucking prepared. Not
Legs
eye
are
contact.
burning.
so
Oh, my hammies.
you slowly start to take a step back, and can you go ahead and just roll acrobatics for me,
Oh, of course.
or roll sleight. Your
Sleight of
choice:
feet?
sleight of hand or actually animal hand. Not hand. Sleight of hand or acrobatics. That works.
We're doing acrobatic. Oh, well, they're the same.
Okay.
11.
So yeah, you're like taking a step back, and yeah, your traffic it's pretty smooth, and it's reasonably smooth. But you see this owlbear just like perk up, and then kind of do a little like little trot in a full circle, and look at you again.
Would I know anything about owl bears? I probably have read about
Yeah,
them,
yeah. I think it's. I mean, it'd be pretty common knowledge. So just roll history real fast.
but not anymore either. But I have pretty good history. That is 11.
Cool.
Put it in the jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're looking at this behavior and like that seems weird.
Yeah.
For an
Okay.
owlbear.
Okay.
And it starts to slowly walk towards you, and it puts its head down as it's looking at you.
Okay.
Slowly walk.
And it's like 60 feet away when someone's walking towards me.
Yeah, I mean, we'll say it's not about it.
I'm going to have my long sword up, and I'm so strong I can hold it with one hand and run like this. And then I'm going to say, "Hey, look at me!" This is so stupid. I'm talking to an owl bear.
Everybody else roll perception.
Not one.
Oh, dirty 20.
Cool. Everybody drink for the nat one. You said dirty 20.
I did.
We said it.
Okay, cool. So Darrow, you're working out the math in your and you've pulled out some devices to like measure your tent and see where like you can like give up some material to add a one
The
to
plumbus.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're also trying to as you're kind of surveying your own tent, you're like, where can I put a hot tub? Because that's what you.
I'm gonna get a hot tub.
Everybody else here's what Melvin just said about. Here I am talking to an owl bear.
Mel, is there somebody in the woods?
Ah!
Did we miss something that you said earlier?
Can we see her or the owlbell? Or the owlbell?
An owl.
You can definitely see
Owl
Melvin. Anybody with dark vision can see the owl. Well, once you look towards Melvin's direction, you can see the owl bear kind of off in the distance. Because, dark vision has a range of what?
60 feet.
Oh, actually, so
It might be
So-
outside.
yeah, it is actually out of sight no matter what.
Somebody's there? Wait, what? What did you say?
Why do you have your sword out?
Yeah, I think I've like put both of my hands. Like I kind of do this, and then I think I just lowered my sword so it's like diagonally on the ground, where it's like resting on the ground, but my hand is still up. And I'm just gonna talk back to them with that, but I'm not like leaving eye contact with this owl bear. You're like, there's an owl bear and it's acting weird.
Wait, an owlbell?
An owl bear?
Yeah, nobody make any sudden movement.
Towards you a little
Okay,
bit.
cool. I'm moving back as far as it trots.
Yeah, so it's trotted about like 20 feet.
Okay, I'm moving back and I'm putting my sword back up.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna make you like the first
Okay.
Melvin.
Okay, nobody make any sudden movements.
Should I try talking to it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Jolie, look at. I don't have my spell cards out.
With the animal.
Um,
I think it's the spell.
Yeah.
Fine. With the right hand board.
so yeah, you cast that, and whenever you get your spell card, what it, yeah, tell us about that, and what do you think?
Great. Hey, buddy, we mean you no harm. We just came from a long flight. You see, I'm part bird too. Sometimes when I cast a spell, sometimes. And we're just no harm. We're just trying to rest through the night.
Oh my sword.
But so yeah, you hear this and is speak with them. Is that an audible thing? So the animals like back and forth, and nobody else can
Gain the
understand. Cool.
ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the
Verbally
duration.
communicate.
The knowledge and awareness. Yeah.
So yeah, the towelbearer is like, oh, excellent. So it must have been you then that was carpet bombing.
Oh yeah. I had one too many pixie sticks. Just that sugar runs through me, and then when I turn into my eagle form, my shit is just huge, and then I gotta let it out.
Oh, it's
Did
totally
I
good.
hit the nest of yours or something? I'm
Oh,
so
no,
sorry.
Not at all. All of my pawns are okay. But and I totally understand shitting in the woods.
Yeah,
So,
pixie sticks.
But do y'all have any carrots?
That's the cutest question ever. But no, I don't have any carrots. Does anybody have carrots?
I'm not a big carrot guy. Don't have any.
Sounds like
I
no.
might have carrots from my smoothies. I don't know. It's up to
Would you? Well, I mean, yeah. You can
Let me see.
I can have carrots. Roll for carrots.
roll them for carrots. Yeah, you have carrots.
Okay, yeah. I say I have carrots.
Oh my god.
What do you need
Perfect.
carrots for?
Our little buddy right here. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Duty.
Beauty.
Funny asking that question about poop. Duty. Nice to meet you. My name is Jolie Jewel of the Joy Clan.
Oh, his name is Doody.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Duty.
His name is Duty, y'all.
Oh wow.
And he is asking for carrots.
Oh, okay. I put my sword away, and then I do the Jurassic Park thing, and from behind I grab some carrots.
Macro and Melvin will give you some carrots.
Oh, that's so nice.
Tell him
Thank
not
you.
to eat me.
So it
What's the best way to give this to you? Put it on the ground or you stick out your wing?
oh,
We don't want to get hurt.
I think. Oh shit. Oh, this isn't right at all.
Your wings aren't right?
No.
What?
No, I won't.
Is this okay? I don't want to
I'm-
give him carrots if he's gonna
He's
eat me.
questioning his, I was questioning his body right now. I'm not sure what's happening.
You
Oh.
sent him into an existential crisis?
Somebody give him carrots quickly!
What do I look like right now?
We need ketamine.
You look like what I know of as an owl bear. Oh no!
So
Hold on,
it
calm down.
It
Okay,
starts
I
to
stop.
panic,
I stopped going up
and
now.
it
Jolie stops calling and goes, he's
starts-
having an existential crisis.
like trotting around, and it like runs into a tree, and then it runs off. And everybody roll survival.
I know.
I guess.
Natural one. That one, so cheers everybody.
Wait, what was the roll?
Survival.
21.
12.
24.
And you rolled an at one.
Yeah.
Cool. You're this whole time you're like, you can fucking charges at me.
A little bit.
And you are super busy. You're just like staring at the ground, thinking about the combat in your head, like if they come in. It's a total Sherlock Holmes situation. Right? And so you have no idea what's going on. Everybody else, basically get over a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This owlbear is running off like a deer.
Oh,
Oh. You run like a deer. Has anybody ever told you that?
what's his name? Oh, Duty. Duty.
It starts to scream and cry.
I follow
as
him.
I'll
Okay.
cast calm emotions.
Oh.
Nice.
Is he within 60 feet of me? Or
I mean, we
They?
can assume that you've walked up to Melvin, and yeah, I think you're able to catch it right before it goes out of range.
word. Okay, so it needs to, the Duty needs to make a charisma saving throw. Duty can choose to fail the saving throw.
Charisma of a deer.
Yeah, what's the? Which definitely may. Okay, so
Looking for the creatures.
Yeah, either way, it's. So it got a 2.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. You're looking like you usually have 4 legs. What's happening? Did you get hit with a spell?
I don't remember. No, that
Give some carrots, buddy.
doesn't sound right.
I give him one of my little carrots.
It's massive. Like you saw a picture of these.
It's like
Owlbear?
paws.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
fucking
I'm pretty sure
crazy.
they're paws.
That's
Cool.
Yeah,
These massive paws just like come out and like grip it and start to eat the carrot. As it like sits on its butt, it's visibly uncomfortable as it does this because it's in its mind it's not the natural state that it sits, so it's like trying to position itself like in a little like deer lay down like position as it eats its carrot.
Oh, looking pretty awkward there, buddy. I've been there.
I'm feeling awkward.
Well, maybe
What
you
do you
just
mean so awkward?
maybe you just need to rest.
What is he doing?
Yes.
So it looks
I
like
have to get back to my fawns.
Oh,
Maybe not like this. Oh wait, I can't understand.
where are your phones at?
With fun.
Baby deer.
And now we found it.
Back
But he's an
back
owl.
deeper in the forest.
Oh.
Okay, well, maybe we can. What if we rested for the night and then we go find the phones? Deers are tough creatures. I'm sure they'll last a little bit.
He's a creatures?
Yeah,
What are you
that's-
talking
That's right. Oh. Okay.
If something's out there that turned this deer into an owl bear, I don't know if I have enough spells to protect us in
Why-
any sort of case.
Why would somebody turn a deer into
Maybe it's
very
not me.
strange? Would you ask Duty where he turned into this? What happened?
1 second. Darrow!
What?
Get over here. I need some input.
I take my.
We just leave it in the point. Let's find the deer.
I take
Hero
this,
comes out of the tent. He's like, guys.
I take the schematic for the hot tub. And I'm like, fuck, fine. Fine. What?
What? Oh, do you know what could turn a deer into an owl bear?
Other than your mom, Ruzda? No, I don't. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't know her. Could be.
Yeah. I mean, I never saw Yevon do that. I only saw your mom do it that one time. She told me not to tell you about it though.
Damn it.
Billy, you've never seen that shit in your backwoods little weasel that you have?
Well, I mean, there's polymorph. Like, I think maybe.
But if you polymorph, don't they have to let you do it?
I mean, it's a deer. What's it gonna say?
What do you remember about
That's a good
tonight?
point.
About yourself before?
I don't know. I woke up today and I had gone out for food to get for my wife and children. And it was just a regular day. I haven't seen them in a couple of days.
I was slowly feeding him a carrot.
And you're just now realizing that you're not a deer?
Yes. But
Okay.
we aren't exactly the most self-aware species.
Way to dunk on your whole.
It's that Albell.
Dark and purple, red and purple.
I swallowed my tongue.
That would be terrifying.
People have done that. And they die.
I'm very worried about them. Sorry for going off the handle.
Let me speak to my friends here.
Jolie, do you want me to just kill it and then we can?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, okay, here.
So this deer, this is a deer on the inside. But on the outside, it's an owl bear. It's lost its wife and kids, hasn't seen it in a couple days, and is only now just realizing that it's a fucking owl bear and doesn't remember shit.
Everything has been moved. I just thought I smelled.
Oh, buddy. Should we go and find its little fawn's nest? to rest.
Well,
I'm leaning towards resting, but now I'm starting to feel really bad. Well, owlbear here.
There's
I
definitely
have-
a little bit of fear if we go to sleep with an owlbear near us.
Yeah,
I
that's a good
am.
point.
I can if we go to find the kids first, I can do a protection spell again for them.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it's not that late.
Now by now it's about 11:15.
Okay. So we
Yeah,
go.
fuck it. We're adventurers. Let's go save these phones.
I mean, let's go adventure. What?
We got him afterwards.
I mean, maybe.
Darrow, do an arcane check.
19.
Okay, so yeah, you're checking out this owlbear, and you're not noticing any kind of magical that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not magical. So, you know, I don't know. Probably drank something weird.
Oh, you think like a river's poisoned or something?
Yeah, poison. Somebody poison the water hole. You know, I don't know.
Other than the carrots he's been eating, can you ask him what kind of food or drink he's been having?
Any of your food or water sources been looking funny to you, or you know?
Nothing's tasted any different. So.
Eat any of your shit?
Did it eat?
I'm sorry.
Did you eat any poop recently?
No.
No.
Oh, thank
Well,
Grasses,
feel real
fruits,
awkward.
and berries.
Well, could you show us where some of the last places? Would you ask him when the last time, or when he first remembered the other creatures running away from him?
Yeah, when's the first time you were When's the first time you
That is what we hear.
when did you ever notice all these precious little woodland creatures are running away from you?
This one.
Okay. So you haven't seen your family and your kids in a couple days, but this morning you noticed that things are running away from you. And just now you realize it's hungry.
Yeah.
Where did he eat this morning or last night?
What if we did like a check on what he did this morning?
How about you walk us through your day?
Oh God. So the owlbear walks you through its day.
You want to show us
Judy-
where?
Um,
Show us where your day is.
Duty is recounting the day to you guys, and yeah, it's this montage of you guys basically like in a little semicircle. By this point, you have invited Duty over to the camp, and everybody's gathered around the campfire as if Duty is telling you stories. And the story's boring as shit because you're like, it's all just the day of this owlbear like foraging food and taking it back to like a little pile because it's made this is a smart ass deer and it's making itself a little grocery sack of berries and stuff to take back to its newborns. And there is everybody roll insight on the story. She laughed at Zach.
I did. I was like,
Damn.
14.
What was the roll?
Insight.
Inside. 24.
5.
19.
The whole time Darrow's just thinking, how's this going to help me build a fucking jacuzzi? Everybody else, literally nothing seems out of the ordinary. All of it, like where the Duty is sourcing the fruit, none of his diet, everything seems totally routine for a deer to be doing.
I'm more concerned about the area he was in.
I will say that through the course of this like story montage, you've asked him questions about the location and what was your insight roll?
24.
Oh yeah. He didn't detail anything at all that raised alarm for you. That it wasn't there was nothing about it.
Miss Jolie, would you ask if something like this has ever happened to him before, or maybe it's a genetic thing?
Is this a first time experience for you turning into something like this?
Well, yes. Yeah.
Have you ever noticed maybe any of your other friends suddenly disappearing? Have you seen more owlbears before lately?
No, not at all. I mean, it was kind of a weird coincidence when this happened. I was by myself, and
Where does your
He-
family live? Guys, I feel like this is a normal ass deer that has no idea what's happening to it.
Let's just hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. He can't understand me, right?
No.
Let's just kill it. See if it turns back into a deer. If it does, we eat it. If not, we just
We need it.
pick its talons, devil bear talons.
Oh,
Use it for stuff.
I feel like that's
That's a lot of meat. Little waste.
Figured you would be on my side.
I don't know if I want to kill this innocent
Okay.
owlbear.
No, you look
Um,
nice.
I
So do I. Look at me.
I shove another
You do
carrot
look
in
nice,
his
but you don't act
pie
like.
mold.
was saying I really appreciate everything you've been saying and being willing to listen to my plight, but I should I should really be going. If and he looks at the carrot, smart ass deer. I'll leave a trail of carrots.
Oh, great.
But I need to be going.
Okay. He's trying to get out of here, but he's going to leave us a trail of carrots.
No.
Don't
go. Can you translate for me?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea that you go back to your family in this state. If they see you, they'll run,
Oh, not caca.
and there's no way for them to tell that it's really you.
Oh.
So we should go with you and help you. We can do that.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, roll persuasion.
Oh, 15.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I suppose I'd appreciate it.
I stand up really tall and I do like a. All I can do is like the Attack on Titan salute, but like I do it and I'm like, you have to be on it.
Yeah, this owlbear sits back up on its haunch, like little butt, and does a thing back to you.
Whoa, smart deer. Smart. You're a smart fucking deer.
He knows how to make a bag.
What? Excuse me, I missed that part.
He likes to shop and forage, and he can make a sack.
Shopping. Okay.
Okay, well, I really should be going. So,
Who rested first?
I'll just follow it. I'll follow it.
No.
Well, I think we all rested except for Miranda.
Oh, okay.
you haven't
I
long.
I thought we were resting while we were flying.
I mean, there were short. Sure. You'd have to like very stiff.
You guys take a nap. Fine. I'll follow it. And then
No.
if I see anything interesting, I promise I won't kill a family of deer.
Dude.
I'll let you know what's happening.
Do you want me to come with you?
If you want.
Okay.
If you want. Don't get my
Translate this.
I mean, you
can
probably
heal
have
up
to go.
a lot. I can heal up a lot. Why don't I follow the owl bear? I'll find out where his family is staying. Sounds so sinister, but and then I'll come back with him, and by that time, you guys will rest, and then we can.
I mean, I don't need the rest.
I mean, I need to translate. Maybe, right?
You have to go.
Let's just fucking go.
I think we're good to go.
Sounds like it's all of us.
Love it. Cool.
Is this what you plan for the second?
Remember?
Oh,
Cool. So,
the rest of it.
so yeah, you guys. So he heads off north,
got all.
and everybody follows. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You guys are all following, and
Start a little cha-cha.
What are you doing?
everybody roll either survival or perception.
Survival deception.
12.
16.
Our turn.
Oh, wait.
11, 9.
22.
Okay. So Jolie and Roosta, you guys
Vietnam.
you guys are kind of taking the flanks. Wait, what just happened?
Sorry, the carpet bomb thing. Like, oh, you're the one who dropped this carpet bomb? I thought it was what people call, like, is that a Vietnam joke?
No.
Okay. It was,
Carpet bombing is what they did.
It's not like a joke.
when like an animal poops. Sorry, never mind. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was something that people call.
I mean, I think it is a joke to refer to pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I'm gonna.
Let's get Henry Kissinger on the line and Nixon and see if they think it's funny.
Yeah, let's talk to those fuckers.
It's cause it's poop.
Sorry.
Where'd Taylor go?
Yeah, right. This old big Nixon over here. Like the sound king.
Um,
The guy from Jurassic Park, though.
I'm so sorry. Everyone.
so
Except for Nixon. You're not
Except for
sorry
Nixon.
Yeah.
you guys have been traveling for about an hour. And Jolie and Roosta, you guys are kind of taking the flanks and kind of keeping watch. Which you don't have dark vision, right?
Nay.
Cool. So, but even so, within about 30 feet, you're noticing a whole bunch of movement on the trees. And Roosta, you're kind of noticing the same thing. It's very quick. You can actually make out very quickly.
Your mom jokes are coming back. Yeah.
You're seeing a whole bunch of squirrels on this one tree. And there's one kind of larger squirrel that's on the end of the branch, just like staring at you.
Mm-hmm.
At the whole group as you guys walk.
Okay. I'll just look at it and I'll wave. Smile.
What are you waving at?
As we keep walking.
What are you waving at?
There's a really big squirrel up there.
Wait, don't wave at the squirrels.
Oh,
Don't look at the
it is a
squirrels.
squirrel? Oh, it's a squirrel?
You have to be really careful about the squirrels.
Sorry, Leo.
It's a trigger word for my dog.
Oh, cool. I'm so
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
doggo.
buddy. There's no squirrels. I'm sorry. It's true.
Okay,
It's like,
so
yeah.
these things are.
Little baby. It's
So-
only when
Was
Taylor
he a
says it
squirrel?
too, which is weird.
You see the you're waving at the squirrel as you guys walk, right? So you just continue walking, I suspect. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys keep walking past these things. And we'll say that you've gotten you've gotten about another like 60 feet ahead. And you hear behind you this
Holy shit.
and
I think we're surrounded by something.
all of these you see all the grass start to move a little bit around you. There's,
Velociraptors.
yeah. And then go ahead and roll perception for me one more time, Roosta.
Deception.
Oh,
13.
Yeah. So you see this squirrel leap at you, and attempt to attack you. So
I wonder if this is the same fucking one.
squirrel damage.
The big one that we fought.
Wait, what was the name of that
What's
one?
in my talk?
What's the name of your bear?
Oh, same.
Your
He was talking to a
stuffed
friend.
bear thing.
Oh, Pimble.
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 This
Symbols.
one that I see in my neighborhood.
Everybody drink for the nat one.
Giant.
Hey!
So you see this thing leap at you.
Copy.
How is it like? Just like a squirrel, but big. Not anything like outrageously big.
This is not the squirrel that you saw, the big one.
Okay.
This is sorry. This is not the big one. This is just a one.
Yeah.
That has leaped at you.
We start
Yeah.
calling it a
Works.
chipmunk.
Is
Yeah.
it just a regular size
Mhm.
long-tailed rat?
Yep. In fact, I will give you
Bush rat.
I'll give you an attack of opportunity on this long-tailed rat in the event that you'd like to take it. It rolled an at one, so you can basically do whatever you'd like to in this one.
This is my favorite dog trait, honestly. This is like this is going in a top tier memory of like this is so cute.
I would like to.
Do you still have? I suspect you still have Speak with Animals active.
Well, how long has it been?
It's been about an hour.
Oh, I would have had to cast it 6 times.
Oh, okay.
About
So-
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
Well, I mean,
We probably take Placenta with duty.
yeah, I would say by the time it's worn off, you could
those
like let
burps.
them know, hey, like by the way, this only lasts so long,
Yeah.
and so you'd be following them, and yeah. So
Okay.
anyway,
I just want to like safely catch it and shovel it off like toward the tree.
And I
Cool.
cast levitate on it.
It's this big throw, and then it just goes.
Yeah, I want to levitate
Carrying a
it
balloon.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
when it after the throw, but like impacting its flight, so it just floats up.
Cool.
Yeah, and as I toss him, it's like, Jolie, we might need your gibberish again.
Ow! Catch a squirrel.
As you guys say that, I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
And it needs to make a
It fails.
constitute.
It definitely it is not a constitution. Especially only one of them. They're going to hit butt and boo boo boo.
Bring that up.
And this cleanse it.
Everybody. So yeah. So you start to levitate this squirrel, and then the grass starts to move again, and you all see that you are surrounded, and a whole bunch of these little long-tailed rats are circling you, and you don't know how many there are between it kind of being dark, but you're like there are over 30 of these things just like circling us in this massive.
And I just turn to
How-
everyone before this starts and I say, "Do we really want to do this, or should I just like
We're
make it
heroes. Of course we want to do this. And I drop
Wait.
my longsword.
Wait, Jolie.
To get to where we're at.
Big are they?
4 hours. 4 hours? Okay. So I would have used polymorph.
And also, I believe so. Somebody got some potions that make the spells last longer. So,
Oh.
so let's say that you only used one spell slot for that.
Okay.
Well, wait. How many normally would be used? Make it half of whatever it is.
Okay, cool. I'll do 2 4 flips. then.
Cool.
And then how many do you think for speak with animals? Like, how many times do you think realistically I would have had to cast that?
We'll just
3 times?
let's do 2.
2? Okay, cool. Tom, thanks.
So in comparison to like us, is that how big these squirrels are, or are they larger than that?
No, they're
Larger
regular,
than
they're regular size,
Okay,
and
they're not ROUSs.
And they're like circle.
Just
Rodents of a natural size.
Yeah. No, they're just regular. I mean,
Princess Bride.
that larger one that you saw that was up on the branch that was like looking down here like this. That one's a little bit bigger, but it's still just a big
squirrel.
regular, big regular one. But
Okay.
yeah, they're all just like, and sweet. That's up in this bitch. And all right, so I'm gonna do this. Which is the easiest way to do it.
I missed.
Okay. And let's say Darrow.
16.
Cool. Ruka.
13.
Roosta.
22.
Jolie.
8. Yeah.
And Melvin.
Dirty 20. Booyah. It's the city's Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
City's U-Haul Company. Yes. I love that.
Big wagons. And a big ass big wagon.
Whoa, look at him. Everybody drink for nat 20.
Ooh, we're gonna get fucked by some squirrels.
Good thing my ass was red.
Fuck, but
They just dive right in. Their tiny
They just-
hands can touch anywhere.
It looks like those like furry-tailed butt plugs. Just goes like this is squirrel.
Oh, I saw this video.
This is a natural Magna butt plug.
These are squirrels that have furry tail butt. No, just one. That is.
All right.
Just start swinging.
So you guys are squaring off against a whole bunch of squirrels. And right away, in fact, right away, Duty sees all this and he just starts taking off like a deer would. Just
No.
trotting like really far ahead. As Duty runs away from all of these squirrels.
We'll find you in a second.
And so the first thing that happens is 6 of these squirrels go for one of you. They go for Jolie. So yeah.
The other furry.
In the tall grass around you, you see 6 different squirrels come at you, one at a time. And what I'm gonna do?
Oh, some bald bastard made us hydrate.
Oh, fuck.
Temptation.
Happy birthday yesterday. Whatever.
Yesterday, you,
After.
you punched out of your mother's canal.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so I got an 18, a 14, and a 13.
They all hit?
Okay, so they all go in for
Don't y'all
these,
fuck on me, get off!
and they're going for vital spots,
Ugh.
like the throat. They're going
Jugular.
yeah, and yeah. So. Sweet. So yeah, you're getting these like squirrel bites on on your jugular. One's going
Hydrate,
for like the back of your thigh.
Oh, no.
And like you turn around, another one comes for like the underarm. And you take a total of 15 damage from the squirrel bites.
Squeeze! Don't like these fuckers.
Is that your new catchphrase?
Yeah.
You
Squeeze.
sound like you're not even from Rick and Morty.
And up next, we have so they do that, and then they all kind of disappear back into the grass, and you can just see it move.
Y'all cover your vital parts. These squirrels are after
Oh my god, hydrate. Town End has a lot of stuff saved up.
I wonder how many little, what are they called?
Bottle
Crowns? Drop jewels?
Bottle caps?
Bottle caps?
Yeah.
How many he has?
43.
How do we bottle caps?
Very unique name. Rusa,
Sweet.
you're up, and it looks like Melvin is on deck.
I am going to pull 2 rations out of my bag.
They're like a feeder.
Can I see the big squirrel anywhere?
How big
Roll
is
perception
the
real
big?
fast, and this will not cost anything.
12.
You do not.
How big was the big squirrel?
It was like a large squirrel. It wasn't.
Just like that.
It was like a New York
Yeah.
City rat.
Yeah, it was like a regular squirrel, but you're like, damn, big squirrel. That's a chunky boy. Look at him.
There's the jowls on that one.
Richard Nixon?
I am not a big squirrel.
Or some real numbers there.
I'm not.
I was gonna toss the rations and like far in 2 different directions away from us to see if the squirrels will go for them.
Cool. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, actually,
Spell DC?
it'll be on my D&D Beyond app. 1 second, friendo. 16.
Cool.
Do jazz again.
I cast throw rations.
Perfect
Okay.
marks.
So yeah, you do this, and one of the groups, you see some movement head towards the direction of one of the rations that you throw.
Mm-hmm.
We will make that one.
Oh, there's a 4th hydrate.
Hey!
Oh no!
Drink it up, daddies. Cool. We'll say that was your bonus action.
Okay. And then I would like to run off to chase our owl deer friend.
Okay.
Oh, dear friend.
Never forget.
Owl deer friend.
Cool.
Bring it back to Princess Bride again.
Hell yeah. That's 2. Let's see if we could
Let's. I will say, if you do that, you might
Yeah.
the attacks of opportunity from some squirrels.
You know, I've had many worse things attack me in D&D than
Fair.
packs of squirrels.
Second time
I
I
will
looked out for it.
intense.
I beat the shit out of the last squirrel we saw. So.
Reroll a character really quick, just in case.
Right.
All right. I got an 18, an 8, and a 15.
The 18 hits.
Okay, cool. So,
Adding teams.
yeah, a bunch of squirrels like jump at you, almost like when you run through tall grass and like bugs pop up. This is like squirrels,
Are
and
they
you see them
wearing
like jump.
people clothing? Or
Yeah.
they just
Do they have tiny pants on?
like
Strap-ons. They all have strap-ons.
They all have ballerina slippers.
yes.
Like if ballerina slippers were mixed with mountain climbing gloves.
Ooh.
None of them have. They're just squirrels.
Just fucking not naked.
Strap-ons.
Yeah, you take 4
Squirrels?
damage.
Nope. I take 4.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Okay.
As one of the squirrels kind of nicks the back of your neck, going for your judge.
Jug even.
My new bar name.
And you take off in the direction of Old Duty. Cool. And
You've got this handled.
coming up next, we have Melvin, and on deck is Dara.
Cool. My goal is to kill as many of them that they stop attacking. I am going to take out my longsword and just fucking swing.
Just fuck.
Okay, cool. Sweet, yeah, go ahead and roll some attackies.
All right. I'm using it two-handed.
I'm suspecting you're basically going to the nearest like tall grass and just like
Mhm.
okay, cool.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, hit it. So yeah,
Great.
you
God damn it.
It's the other bald bitch.
cool. Go ahead and roll damage.
I love you both. The bald bitch bros.
Yeah.
That needs to go on a shirt or a hat.
A beanie is probably accurate. No, visors are not good for bald guys.
Oh, that's only 8.
Perfect. Your head so well.
A shining
Okay.
drag.
Probably looks like a penis. It's just like
it's
a
only
visor.
8.
Like head on
We'll
top.
match your flesh.
Let's do so yeah, you do that. And
It's only my
Folds it.
longsword is only 1d10 plus 3 if I'm two-handed.
oh,
wielding
I
it.
see.
I just feel like that's really low for a longsword. But whatever.
The penis.
Yeah,
Be
so,
like a
so
ball of
you
cloth.
kind of
So
just,
we
like,
certainly
kind
pull it
of,
down.
baseball swing, and one of the squirrels is like jumping out of the way, but you cut its tail off.
What?
And
Squirrels are tough. I'm gonna attack again. I get 2 attacks.
yeah.
I swing once, and then I'm like, I'm coming back for you, squirrel. What is a flying rat without its tail? And then I attack again.
So
Okay.
That's
Well, I mean,
another good roll.
25 to hit.
yeah, that'll
Okay.
hit.
7.
Cool. Do you have abilities?
Huh?
What is?
Yeah, I don't know why it's
Sounded
like.
like a read.
ability.
Yeah. So we'll
Oh yeah, I guess I'm still only thinking like a.
So I feel like you can smite some stuff if you wanted to.
I
or,
could.
like,
Oh, actually, that is a
AOE might be valuable in this situation.
AOE.
Oh,
Area
will
of
it?
attack.
Huh?
Area of attack.
Area of attack. What's an area of attack?
Do you have any abilities that happen to target multiple things at once?
Oh.
Or like an attack that targets an area?
Might have fired on fire.
I think I have a
Fuck.
bonus action. For divine smite.
Boner action. Cool.
Smite those little fucks, dude.
Where is? Oh, when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expand one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus 1d8 for each spell slot higher than first.
So because of the way that I'm doing this fight, I'll say that each swing and each divine smite target can target something different. No,
Like a cluster.
That still wouldn't work. Let's do so damage that does not kill one, or the damage that kills one will spill over to the next one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do a divine smite on the area that I just hit.
cool.
So yeah.
Let's so yeah, you
I'm just gonna.
so you cut off one squirrel's tail and nicked its ass.
Yeah.
You cut off another one of the squirrels' arms.
I'm a little bunny poo-poo the shit out of this.
And you're going for a divine
forgot about Little Bunny
smite
Foo-Foo.
on them.
picking up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage on that.
What did I say it was? 2d8. Yeah, I'll just do 2d8 for now. 7. Well, 7, 14.
Cool. So you end up. Sorry, Tim. 14 plus you rolled 7 damage
Lose his
plus 3
grip.
damage,
Just-
right? So 21, 29.
No, it's just 2d8.
No, I mean total damage.
Oh,
you dealt.
total damage.
It's 29 damage.
I have to rip off
plus
a
8 plus
squirrel
7.
head.
So I did 8 on the first attack, 7 on the second attack,
15.
and then 14 plus.
29. Cool.
Yeah.
So you nicked one. You cut off a tail, cut off the arm of another one, and then divine smite both of them, and it basically fries their remains into nothingness.
Cool.
And as those two get fried, there's another one with his eyes wide open, and it just obliterates its face.
Okay, cool.
And its motionless half body falls to the ground.
Cool. Stop if you want to live.
I think it is too late for that.
I go, hey, you want to get out of this action? They're
It's
really
not.
easy to
It is
kill.
not my turn yet, but I will. Yeah, Ruka's like,
I'm just gonna
Trust
stop
me.
and be like, stop if you want to live. These stupid little furry rat.
Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, do this. Just kidding.
That costs
That's a
your
bonus
next
action.
bonus action.
No, I'm just kidding. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like
So the it would normally. Oh wait, no, Darrow's turn, and then up next is Squirrel Group 1.
So is there like
Next
a
live football
squirrel that seems a little bit like stronger or tougher or like a leader of the squirrel pack?
You can infer that there is. You haven't seen it. Go ahead if you want to use a bonus action. Roll perception on it.
I don't want to do that. I just want to yell really quick. I just want to yell and I want to say, I'm going to burn down your forest if you don't stop. I'm going to kill everything you've ever known and everything you've ever loved. Jolie, can you translate this into squirrel for me?
That's gonna take up a spell slot. She'll cast it.
It's okay. I got this.
Oh well, I uncast it.
No, I mean do it.
Oh, I cast it again.
Yeah, you don't need the spells. We're fine. And I Colonel Mustang like a little flame.
Cool. So you
Full metal.
well, let's just say, are you cool expending your action now to do that? Your turn's action to do that. Let's call that the thing. So you do that to cast Speak with Animals in order to translate what Darrow says, and
so that means that it's live for like 10 minutes, so I could potentially hear what the squirrels are saying.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it concentration?
That's
Just
more
translating
gossip.
out loud.
The squirrels
10 minutes.
do have
Not
to
concentration.
Sweet.
yeah,
So
and
you
they
take
and they
damage.
totally failed to save.
Yeah.
So yeah, go. So you do that. Darrow says that thing. You translate it.
Can I also say,
You can say
you
whatever.
can avoid the fire if you just stop shooting us and biting us in the jugular because it hurts.
You can.
She's like gushing blood out of her neck.
I've definitely said translate the stop it if you want it. Unless, or you die thing. They just heard me say something.
Melvin thinks that, but all you guys see is damn.
Beans.
Sorry to go non-traditional on my turn here. I just, yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to intimidate the squirrels.
you sure are. So go ahead and roll intimidation.
Sure, squirrels move to people.
Natural.
No way. Squirrels are like,
The squirrels are not
It's just because you're so
afraid of
sweaty.
you in the least. In fact, because you've said that, there's kind of there's a quiver in your voice as you said. Like,
Your voice
it
cracks.
a little bit. And now they're all targeting you because they're identifying you as the weakest that in the group.
Yeah.
I don't mean to freak you out, but they're all laughing at you, and now they're going to attack you.
No, I'm sorry because I'm gonna burn.
they're all like,
You do hear does not to me demands.
Whoa, they called us prey.
All right, well here we go, and I just snap and I cast wall of fire, like surrounding us, facing outwards,
Okay.
in I guess a 30-foot circle.
I mean, honestly, if we could save the bodies, squirrel stew is great.
Ringed wall, 20 feet in diameter.
Okay.
I'm
20
more
feet
worried about the other people who called this forest home.
They're all gonna die. Melvin, they're dead. This is a forest fire.
I don't like it. I just want that on record. Wait, Julie, can you translate this for me? I don't like it. Stop if you don't want to die.
Do you have?
I say
Besides
that right?
language.
I'm asking a little bit of a meta question
That's fine.
to Darren.
Yeah,
Do you have
and scene.
intent
Hi, I'm Sam Gates.
on taking care of the forest fire that you are creating?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to burn the forest down. I just want them to fuck off.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll end the spell before it turns into a rampant, unending forest fire. Kills.
And Darrow has the intention in his mind.
Yes.
Of like, yeah, cool. So with that, you guys see Darrow cast a spell in Mustang fashion, and this whole frickin' everything lights up. How much damage does that deal?
So much. So much for a
I have
squirrel.
a feeling you just roasted all the squirrels.
Yeah, I mean it's
We just hear like them plopping out of trees.
it's 5d8 after a dex save.
That is horrifying.
I mean they don't.
Well, I will say squirrels.
So, but they have to move.
Oh god, Jolie could hear the screams, couldn't she?
Oh my god!
Just great.
This was a job.
children have no one to feed. Everyone will starve and die.
So anything within 10 feet of the initiation of the wall
Okay.
has to make that save. So they would have
Right.
to move 10 feet in the blink of however long it takes to burn to death
The blink of a squirrel.
to get out of it.
But each one makes a dex save
Yeah.
the moment it's cast, assuming that I
see.
imagine deck saves are like, you see this coming. A deck save is you attempting to avoid the impending. However, if they fail the deck save, how much damage would they take?
5d8, so a total of
Go ahead, do me a favor and just roll that for me.
20.
Cool. No matter what, even whether they failed or succeeded, they're
Yeah,
roasted.
because it's half damage.
Yeah. So despite having advantage on deck saves, they're still roasted. So yeah, Jolie, you hear all the cries of these squirrels as they are roasted alive.
Oh God, it's so painful. I never want to burn to death.
What?
And
Neither do I.
you still everybody still hears kind of a little like the squirrely clicking sound, but
Probably hear them.
but
Squirrel
Jolie, you make out what it is. It's like, you'll pay for this. And
Oh no, we're in debt to somebody.
What?
go ahead and roll in. Actually, no. Roll your choice of insight, animal handling, or survive.
26.
Cool. As
roll
this
perception.
fire burns around you, a moment has passed as all of these squirrels have died. You're like, I've talked to squirrels before, and they never sound. That's not a squirrel voice.
You know, y'all, I've talked to squirrels before, and they have never sounded. That is not. I'm hearing a deep, dark, growly kind of voice.
Are you sure it's not the post-traumatic stress that you're experiencing?
I can't promise that it's not.
Okay.
It might be.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
I
But
think maybe what if this is a spirit entity, a collection of squirrels forming one hive mind that turned the deer into the owlbear?
yeah, maybe, and we can burn that to death too. Like I said, we should do initially. I said we should do this initially.
Just next time on Notcast, we
Wait,
speak with
wouldn't
animals.
it make more sense if these squirrels were not actually squirrels and they were changed from like what the owlbear was? Like maybe they were like wolves or something.
Hopefully, maybe
Oh.
humans. I just murdered a person.
When Ruka says that, you're like, that does sound nice.
You know, now that you say that, that does sound like a wolf story.
Why they?
All that I can say is it's no fun when you don't let me fight, and he's gonna walk towards Roostas. It's not fair. That was very mean.
was like, "You want in on this?" Like,
I very
feel
much
bad
wanted
for
in.
them, like,
Just want to kill so many squirrels.
Oh yeah.
Rip them apart.
Like I only killed 3, and that was insanely fun.
I might have eaten one. Hung it on my tongue.
And I am genuinely sorry.
It's
I know
funny,
I don't
so
say
the
this very often. I am genuinely sorry that you didn't get to murder a squirrel. That was super fun.
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you.
really quick, can you put this forest fire out?
Yeah.
So the wall stops burning, but you still see all the trees that are on fire, like on natural fire.
Yeah.
That is not a magical
It'll
fire.
probably go out.
So you guys are currently staring down this forest fire that was created by Darrow's wall of fire, and we're gonna take a break. We will be back
Yeah.
in just a few minutes. In the meantime, go check out our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/the Bottlecap Brigade. We got silly videos and things and
Informative ones.
yeah, just admire what we do and subscribe to it. And we love you. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Love you, baby.
So much.
Hi, welcome back, friendos. We're glad that you're here for our D&D night. We're the Bottlecap Brigade, honkin' donks. Just to let everybody know what's been happening, this episode is called Sick Air, Bro, because they're flying. The Bottlecap Brigade is on their final quest from Tamari and Keaton Lariana to fix the economy, basically. But at the first little campground party that they made, they were encountered by an owl bear that thought he was a deer, or a deer trapped in an owl bear, or some kind of weird mix-up. What? Freaky Friday. And then they were attacked by a whole bunch of birds.
Freaky Friday. They're gonna love
and,
cocaine soon.
Roosta chased after our friend Duty, the owl deer, and now the rest of the brigade is faced with a forest fire that someone made. I won't tell you who, but I'll give you one guess as to who did it. So,
Yes, who did it?
boop, party. You guys are staring down a forest fire in the nighttime, and you're like, "Holy shit, we've been here
Michelle Obama.
before!" Like, fucking 5 episodes ago.
Oh wait,
Jolie's just bandaging her neck and.
let me try something, and then I want to cast Ray of
You
Frost
go with those arms?
at the fire.
Cool.
See if it'll go out.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll an attack. Or like roll it like it's a Ray of Frost attack.
Okay. Let me make sure I did this right. Dirty 20.
Yeah. So the DC of the wall of fire that I just made up got obliterated by your roll because it rolled shittily on that particular stat check, and you actually are able to Ray of Frost the entire fire out with this.
It's like fireman hosing it.
Yeah, so it's a very Iron Man situation.
Yeah, and I just say that was kind of cool.
Put it out.
I want to shoot just a little bit at Darrow. Like
I
not
open
enough
my mouth.
to hurt you, but just like I want like pie in the face. Bro.
Cool. Can you? What does your Ray of Frost taste like? Can you please describe that?
Oh,
Tastes like the trees that what's that smell downtown?
So the Ray of Frost, it tastes like the most clear, like beautifully crisp
Piss.
water. The most beautifully crisp water that you can find. But it's so fluffy and poofy, it's almost like a marshmallow.
You sprayed poofy water into it?
Darrow just kind of like
It's frost.
Darrow bends over a
That's
little
true.
bit. And he's
It's
just like,
frost.
wow. Where's Adeline?
What?
This is the first time you've ever said her name correctly.
Yeah, I mean that's the first time I didn't say your mom's name correctly after being blasted like that.
Can everybody?
I want to punch him. I want to punch him in the face.
Is Darrow bending over the way that Sam Gates is bending over
Yeah,
right now? Can
yeah.
everybody please roll insight?
Also, as an aside,
13.
so the audio was shit.
Hey, 13 for me too.
For the first break, I plugged the mixer. I unplugged it from that outlet, like that thing. I plugged it into one of the power strips, and now it's fine.
Oh,
that-
thank you
that makes sense.
to everybody who
Yeah.
endured the first hour or so of this. We hope it's better now. And
It
we love
is.
you.
It's.
What was the shittiness with the
I
audio?
think
Or-
either the mixer didn't have enough power.
Or, I mean, how did we sound?
Well,
How
it's
shitty
just
were
kind
you?
of scratchy. It's not bad, but it wasn't good.
Yeah,
It's fine.
gross.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so I blast you in the
Half
face.
Who rolled? So what are the insight rolls? real fast?
13.
13.
8.
Roosta, you're not there. Sweet. So you guys both. What? Yeah, you especially. Why is Darrow bending over like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, because I have a half.
You okay? So you guys both notice Darrow is bending over in
Did
such a
you-
way to hide a.
Did you actually say the thing about my mom?
Yeah.
Then I'm punching him in the face.
Cool.
Hard as I can.
Go ahead and roll your attack
24.
and roll your damage.
That's nothing 20.
Bending over
Sorry.
to hide your half chub, and then
I look at you.
you better learn this, Melvin.
You were.
You wake up from a nap you took in math class, and now you're walking with your books in front of you to your next one.
12 damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
How do you
yeah,
want to do this? I'm kidding.
so you're bending over, and then this giant elephant man just punches you right in the face as you take that damage.
I still have a half chub as I like fly backwards.
Roll Constitution saving throw.
Do we notice it?
Wait.
Okay.
I need you to
Oh,
make
that was you.
a strength check for me.
It's -2, so 13.
Yeah, so you are pushed after I hit you. So if you're bent over, it's gonna be like just not an uppercut to send you in the air, but like straight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna send you back 5 feet that way. So
Okay.
it just sends you.
And oh yeah, you have a choice of knocking prone or
No, you have to
displacing?
lose by 5 or more.
Cool.
So I just hit you and you walk back, and then I'm gonna like slowly like walk up to you, and I want to grab you by the shirt and lift you up to me.
I'm gonna get in between and be like,
No, I'm no.
Can I just say, wait, you may be able to.
I take 2 steps back.
It's coming out of the side.
Never mind.
I think you guys got it, actually.
I actually said that. Undeterred by being hit by you.
Do not talk about my mom. And then I'm just throwing you to the ground.
Was that a soft spot there?
No, it looks medium hard to me.
Yeah,
walking,
you said
walking to
But apparently not your mom. Someone else. That's not who I'm talking about.
Y'all are fucking weird.
yeah, I'm walking to after I like throw you to the ground.
No hurt
And then he's just walking.
You guys all noticed that Ruse is not with you. Yeah. So sorry, Ruka. Which direction did you start
I'm
going?
following him.
You're starting to follow Ruzda. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm staying 2 feet back, and I'm like, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. As you can see.
I don't want to see. And then I turn around and I run towards.
I thought you fucked.
Ruka.
Oh my god.
You cry into the night as Melvin's. I thought you fucked.
I follow them back to the camp.
Okay, so you're going back to the camp.
Oh,
I think they're. Well, I know Ruka's going for Ruzda. Melvin, where are
I'm
you
going
head?
for.
Also heading towards Ruzda.
I just follow them where.
Okay.
Okay, come. Yep, here we go.
That's what she said.
So,
I wish we would have coordinated.
our 4 friendos, please roll survival. Not Ruzda.
Did it anyways, and I rolled a nat 20.
11.
Jesus Christ. 8.
Dirty birdie.
15.
Sorry,
Think I'm
you said
kidding?
11.
Yes.
15 is 26. 8 is
Dirty
34. Dirty 20 is 54. 54 divided by 4 is fucking 14. 14 would be 50.
17.
56. So it's like 13. It's like 13 and a quarter. What the
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, you guys you're having a lot of difficulty tracking, but you're pretty sure you know the direction that Rooster's running. I would say
Right.
yeah, you
Follow
guys
the fox.
your level of confidence internally is like a 60%. So
Okay.
does that I want to give you an opportunity to act on that in the event that changes your action.
Just walking.
Keep going.
Cool. Sweet. Let's head over to Ruzda. Ruzda.
Oh.
You while
Can I do something before you move there?
Sure.
Can I try to smell him?
yeah, go
I know
for
he
it.
smells up. That's cocked.
I smell like those trees downtown.
Ooh, that's good.
Like,
22.
What it let's see.
Oh shit! I keep hitting this.
Get
Crazy with this
you have
fan.
advantage there.
Bitch, you wow.
Do you have a range on your scent?
I don't know if I have a range on my scent. Let me check.
I don't know if you do. I know.
Doesn't.
I feel like
It's just I have advantage on.
You're really good at smelling close up. I don't know if you have long distance smell detection.
I'm just checking like the fire and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say that you're.
And I'm not looking to like smell him exactly. I'm just seeing if it'll point us in the direction, like tracking ways.
Yeah, you're. You don't have any new information at
Okay,
this point.
cool.
You guys were all, and your scent has.
Okay.
Rusa, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
19.
Cool. So you're doing a pretty good job of keeping pace with Booty. But Booty's starting to it's an owl bear that has a little bit more endurance than you do. So you're starting to recognize that this distance is growing.
Fuck. Pig, are you nearby?
Yeah, you don't hear anything because I'm pretty sure you. Well, I mean, the last we heard about Pig was you're in Marin. We didn't. What would Rusa have done in this?
Probably just have left Pig at camp.
Okay, that's fair. And I think your telepathic link is about 100 feet.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's outside of. You guys were walking with Duty for an hour, and then now you've been sprinting after Duty for another 15
And I tell I'm
minutes.
just gonna lose him.
What's that?
I can just tell I'm gonna lose them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're starting Duty's starting to. Yeah. You're anticipating your endurance will run out before Duty's does, and you're already starting to feel yourself slowing down.
I just throw my hands up. Fuck it! And I turn around and walk back. I'll tell him I tried. That I did my best. They can't be mad. No one can be mad when you do your best.
It's funny because I didn't even think about the fact that you aren't the one that speaks to animals.
Mm-hmm.
So that does make complete sense. Cool. So you guys are all headed in this kind of close to direction. Roosta, you're coming back, and I need everybody to roll perception.
Fuck.
Nat 20!
Hey.
Get it!
Punch your light.
Damn it.
15.
These dice have not learned their lesson.
Everyone take a drag of your cigarette at home.
Like a
Okay, so real quick, you said
3.
3.
10.
15.
16.
Roll stealth.
Stealth.
40.
Cool.
30.
So
30.
What the fuck?
So you guys have been walking in this direction
29.
for a while,
Plus 13.
and you're trying to follow, and you're like, God damn it, where did Roosta go? And then all of a sudden, Roosta, you just pop up right behind everybody, and you say,
Come. I said, I couldn't keep up.
That's fair. Do you guys want to just call this? This has been fun, but
honestly,
we have shit to do and places to be.
It
mean,
got out of control.
This isn't intriguing you even a little bit. We've got squirrels that should be wolves, owl bears that should be deers.
We can make note on our map and then come back.
That's true.
Yeah, I can.
Or we could,
Mission quest.
or we
list?
could fly over because we know the direction he was going. We could maybe see in the morning when we're
You could carpet bomb them.
I can have I can have scout out ahead, report back. He's probably speaks fucking squirrel. I don't know. He's a bird.
Does he speak wolf?
He's probably almost been eaten by a few. So yeah, he's 710 years old. So,
Wow.
yeah, it was his
Congrats.
birthday recently.
Oh,
No.
happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of pooped out.
We could just go back to camp.
It's
Let's go take
Yeah,
a
we're
walk.
taking him of the night.
Midnight at least.
Yeah, it is. It's about 12:45 right now.
I need a nap.
Okay.
Sorry, Melvin. I know you're very interested in this owl bear, but
Let's mark our. Do we have like an idea where we may be on the map if we were to look at the map and be like, oh, we've run this way ish.
Go roll survival.
18.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, you're able to, because you have a damn good idea of where you are, where camp is,
Mhm.
and you can kind of triangulate shit and be like, yeah, you're pretty damn close. What I can do is notate that for you guys.
We can always track it from where the forest fire was.
Yeah.
We just look for the scorch spot. Actually,
It's true. It's true. Depending on how you attempt to search for the spot, might determine the perception roll of pick a method that's good. Anyway, cool. Yeah. You guys are heading back to camp?
Yeah.
Anything fancy before you guys all just retire to your tents and shit?
As we walk by the squirrels,
Oh yeah, we
there
should
are-
collect some.
if there are any that are not completely charred in charcoal, and some that are just like cooked, I'd like to maybe grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get as many bones as I can. Just as many squirrel bones.
Anyone who wants squirrel bones and parts, please roll investigation.
Okay. Dirty 20.
18. I'm looking for
I'm looking for some.
meat,
21.
meat and breasts.
I'm looking for
Some
some
squirrel
spell
titties?
parts.
Well, 11.
11. What'd you get? Sorry.
I got a 21.
Okay. And sorry, what did Jolie get?
She didn't roll. She's not gonna pick up any squirrels.
Everybody but Darrow got squirrel parts. Darrow, every time you lifted up a squirrel part, it went to ashes in your hands.
I've taken no notes this session.
No
Squirrel
worries.
ashes to squirrel ashes.
Um,
Squirrel bones
and-
to squirrel.
And you're looking at everybody else who's getting exactly what they like. You said you wanted meat and
Meat, just
breasts.
meat. Yeah.
And you
Looking
wanted
for some.
so you're all looking for
It's like
food.
chicken breast.
So you guys have these armfuls of squirrels, and you're like, "Oh man, these are going to be scrumptious."
I got
and
some good
Darrow,
seasoning for that.
like as the squirrel
Sugar?
ashes fall through your fingers, you're looking at everybody going,
I want to toss them from. I'm gonna grab it with my trunk and toss it to him. Like, I got you one, friend. Sorry
Thanks.
about the punching.
Thanks.
What were you looking for?
What?
I just wanted to make a necklace with a squirrel skull.
Oh, I mean, I'll save you the
I'm going
bones.
to say we could probably save you some of these.
Yeah, save me a skull.
Easy.
Yep.
"Cool."
Ew.
So
Bowman throws up. Just from the sound alone.
Just like totally clean, except for like the tail.
The butt plug.
cool. So you guys are
That was a chipmunk.
you guys are all eating some squirrel kebabs on your way back to camp,
Oh, geez.
and everybody's appetites are satiated, and
You gotta get that
Why
protein.
did this squirrel taste like wolf?
you all note the taste of the squirrel is consistent with squirrels.
Okay.
Oh, tastes like squirrel.
If we're
So-
all heading back, I'm trailing a little bit behind, checking behind me the whole time to see if we see Duty or.
Duty.
I'm not getting up on this guy.
Go ahead and just roll perception.
It fell out of the thing, so can I roll again? That was a 12. Was a 6, and I have +6 perception.
Yeah, I mean, you keep looking back, and you're pretty confident that between the wall of fire and all the commotion that happened from the battle, that all wildlife has cleared out of this area.
Well, I'm still trailing
They
far behind.
love fires. You're wrong.
Well, specifically
Bambi
bears
was wrong.
love fires. Constantly talks about them.
hmm
One bear I know, Smokey, I'm looking at you. Only you can start fire. In my heart, and then he starts tripping, right?
Yeah. You look back and you see one bear in a fucking hat just like burying the ashes of this fire, and he tips his hat to you.
I do.
Spirit of the
I
Smells better.
salute him.
Let's fight. Let's fight the people.
No, I don't tell anyone I see that.
Fair. Sweet. So you guys head back to camp, and it takes about an hour to get back. By this time, it's about 1:45. And wait, is that what I said last time?
You said 12:45.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, cool. And then so you guys are all at camp right now.
Time to maybe I put a full belly.
Yeah, I'm ready to
For some
snooze.
Yeah, we're all so tired. Everyone's going to sleep right now.
I
Alright.
sit on my disc.
I can do my meditation and then
I'll throw it.
wake up early.
We have tents. Never mind.
Yep.
Good night.
Cool. So everybody kind of retires to their tents.
I do not.
And you are meditating.
Yeah, so I basically just rest for 4 hours and then I count as rest.
Cool.
And then I can get up and I'll keep
So
watch.
so yeah, during your meditation, let's go ahead and Melvin, can you please describe what you're doing?
I am not going to sleep, and I'm going to just kind of
Party.
yeah, take a bunch of Molly and see what happens.
Just doing lines of squirrel corpses. Oh, I can't deal with this.
I'm going to I'm gonna stay up and like try and think about anything I know about deers or owlbears, or try and like research as much as I can, like remember. And then I'm going to just patrol the outside of, like, not going more than 30 feet away from my campsite, but I'm gonna patrol it and just
And
kind
you
of
have dark vision, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
I have
so
60 feet,
So yeah, you can see pretty far.
but I'm not sleeping.
Cool. Go ahead and roll. I'll give you an option. Tell me what you'd like to roll as you think back on this stuff, and it will basically determine the school of thought that you're approaching this subject from.
I'm approaching it very much as just a guy standing in front of an owlbear.
So like an academic, like
An academic thing, because I've probably done a lot of research on so many things, but I've never experienced them, so I'm just relying purely on research and not experience.
Cool. So yeah, go ahead and roll history then. We'll if you're doing this from
Hell
academic
yeah!
standpoint. History.
Ooh, okay, 25.
Cool. So you're thinking about this, and you're thinking about this. Fucking hard. You know that you guys have already ruled out any kind of magical happenings. You guys have seen the evidence of it's not just the owl bear switching places with the deer, but also squirrels switching places with rats or wolves. And if that is true, it's all kind of trickling out.
The opposite. I'm noticing. I kind of make a note of it that it's like opposites are switching.
Cool.
Squirrels and wolves, owl, bear, and deer. Pretty much prey is becoming preying.
Penitaz.
Cool. You know, as you're thinking back through your kind of academia and like there's.
I went to Christian
Hell yeah, we
Christian
did.
church and
Never
camps.
What
I
is
never understood why they did that.
what's your history modifier?
8 + 8.
Okay. Yeah, you're thinking back through this academia, and
You just lift up the table.
you can't help but recognize this kind of the humor and almost chaos of it, and the idea of like this Freaky Friday switching of bodies type thing.
My favorite scroll, Freaky Friday.
So you ponder that for a moment, and how kind of unreal, just unreal this scenario is, knowing that there is nothing in nature, there's nothing in the arcane that you've ever heard of that could actually cause this to happen. And the idea that this happening outside of your understanding is a little worrisome for you. Like you're recognizing the gravity of that, and you're taught, and
Like something that is not of already something in my brain that like triggers something is scary to me, because I'm like, I don't recognize this at all.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, if whatever is causing this to occur, or whether it's regularly occurring or this is a one-time situation, whatever the case is, whatever catalyst it is, I think Melvin arrives during your kind of thought sequence that this is something bigger than the arcane. This is something bigger
Hydrate.
than anything natural,
Thanks, Taylor.
and definitely far beyond your scope of
Okay.
power.
While I'm thinking back on this, can I start to kind of try and track where a deer might be? Just like look at some scat and some tracks.
Back to the jazz. Back to the jazz.
Go ahead and roll survival.
Okay. Ooh, 18.
Cool. I mean,
My dice did their time in jail, and now they're doing good.
We're changed.
as you're doing
Only
this,
jail worked like that.
you're kind of patrolling. You're patrolling the area and maybe like walking through camp and
I'm
stuff.
never going more than 30 feet away from like it's a circle.
Cool. So, you know, being that you guys are camped at a clearing, you are recognizing some like deer droppings and things because deer tend to like clearings, you know, places that they can lay
Eggs.
and so yeah, you notice some
Eggs, bombs.
Too soon, cat.
It's not funny.
you notice some, but none that are more than
Okay. Like if I were to like my whole goal is like walking around the circle, noticing if I could, seeing if I could notice any tracks or scat that like I could be like, okay, more in this direction. Essentially.
Oh no! I mean,
Nothing.
it's all mostly, you know, they'll stop and they'll bed and they'll poop for a little bit.
But there's nothing that can
But
tell
there's
me
nothing
a
that
good
indicates
direction
a direction.
of
no.
like where
So
a
you're like,
family of deer
you do
Crusty
note
patches
that
of grass.
a lot of the poop is not fresh.
is
It's
there.
at least a day or two.
Is there anything that could tell me about why a deer, even if it was just an owl bear, like why a deer would come up to a human? Because I know that this is fantasy land, but when I go up to a deer in real life,
I don't know.
it does not be like, "Hi, got carrots?"
I'll show you a picture of a deer in one of my cabins once.
One of your cabins. You
I
have
guess that's
multiple?
true.
I was renting.
Just fucking.
I work customer support. I'm rich.
I think that you know,
Just a confident deer.
yeah, you know, in your mind, you've pretty much concluded that yeah, it could have been a confident. Maybe
It's
this
normal
deer
deer
has.
behavior, but not normal owl behavior.
There might be, you know, in that deer's world, like maybe they live kind of close to a cabin in the woods. Maybe they've been around people enough. They're like, hey, humanoids, they might have food.
Gotcha.
You know, so
Okay.
you know, you don't arrive definitively, but it's within the realm of possibility enough that you're.
That's
willing to-
it's not cause for alarm.
right.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just continually do this until I start noticing maybe people are like, oh, I kind of track myself for 4 hours so that when Rusto wakes up, I'm not anywhere but the camp. So I'm going to be there when he wakes up for meditating.
So yeah,
And I
Rooster, you,
pretend that I have just solved it.
So you just bailed.
No, I was just walking around our campsite for at least 30 feet.
Rooster, you wake up. You wake up from your meditation. And you see Melvin.
I like
Coming out of-
I'm like imagining me being like, okay, like it's like a second.
Roll deception
Okay.
and roll insight.
6.
Dirty 20.
Just watching.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I
this
think
whole
you guys know the result of what of this is. Melvin, let's go ahead and play this out. What do you do?
Ah! Ooh, good rest for this little hunk of meat.
Why did you only sleep 4 hours?
I also only meditate. I learned it from book.
From book.
I take a drag of my
What?
hand.
A drag of
Cigarette
If you,
talk.
Yeah, if you have an inhaler, call it that now.
Please
It'll
tell
be
me if that's-
cooler.
And where did you run into my tent? And that's why I was like some meta. Did you run into my tent and that's why I notice you?
Oh no, I think I just like I barely made it back to like my coming out of my tent. Before.
Okay, cool. Well,
What?
you look like you haven't rested.
Oh,
Not to be rude, just
it was.
very sorry.
No, it's okay.
Squirrel?
I'm not a morning person. I'm gonna go do some push-ups and some pull-ups. Just a lot of ups.
I could take this shift and you could just rest instead of
Oh,
being awkward.
Okay,
Go take a break.
Okay,
Go take a
I just
break.
go into my tent.
Cool.
I appreciate.
I think I go. Okay, yeah, fine. I was trying to track to see if we could find Duty and see like what was going on, and then I shared with him like how I like what basically everything that I thought of, like how it's weird and this is much bigger than just magic or whatever, and that the prey is becoming the preying.
I would be happy to come back and investigate this with you. So
Okay, well I'm gonna rest my old peepers. Swipe on my penis. Just kidding.
Ah.
I don't say that. I just go. I'm gonna rest my old peepers and I go inside. But like I take off my boots in a cute way.
make sure to rest that penis. And then I go start circling the camp.
Oh, thank you.
So it's right about 6 o'clock right now. As you guys are having this conversation, it's that kind of very blue moment, the blue hour right before sunrise. Happening a little late, I suppose. But anyway, yeah. Melvin, you go into your tent to sleep it up. And Rusa, you doing anything during this time before everybody wakes up? Aside from patrolling.
Yeah, but I won't venture too far.
Okay. Patrolling.
Just kind of like walking around. It's kind of like walking around.
Huh.
I'll restoke the fire because it's probably gone out, or hopefully we put it out and we're responsible campers.
Responsible campers. Yeah, I mean, you went in to meditate, but out of the corner of your eye, you saw this bear that had a head that was putting dirt onto
Sick.
you guys.
The drugs are
Mythical
working.
Sweet. So yeah, you're patrolling, and let's just fast forward a little bit. Okay, let's say that it's right about. I mean, you guys would probably want to sleep for about 8 hours to get that full rest. Yeah.
Full rest for Jolie.
I wake up and I just kind of roll out of my tent and I call for Ong. I just say Ong, Ong.
Do you want to summon him, or do you want Ong
Yeah,
to?
I want to summon him.
Okay, cool.
That's what I started doing.
You're summoning him arcanely, not as you yell at him verbally.
Yeah.
I also the train.
That's how he summons him.
So by the time everybody else is up, I'm also up.
Okay, cool. That's like a half elf thing.
I'm a high elf.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just an elf thing.
it's an elf thing to
Yeah.
meditate instead
Yep.
of sleep. Dope.
Actually,
Yes.
it's an elf.
I had a feeling.
It's a trance.
Elf on the shelf, baby.
And I also just say des.
It's trans.
Okay.
Is he going for his?
Don't worry about it.
He heard me.
You say
Tarot cast spells.
I'm imagining the camera like outside of like just an establishing of the whole tent. Everybody's inside, but you hear voices coming from different tents. You're like, oh, you heard me. It's like, anyways, it's funny in my mind visually.
Imagination.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are doing that. It's right about 10 o'clock right now. So
Whew, I slept like a baby.
Julie, do you want to bird it up? We can get the fuck out of here.
Bird up. We're showing television. Let's go.
Are you good with the whole weird owl bear shit? You're not gonna have some weird backstory
I think we are
with
going
us
to fly
where
over where. Look down.
Julie's gonna shit on it. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Well, if we could, how about this?
I
If-
didn't go to
can
sleep
we-
with sugar in my stomach, so I think I'll be good today.
That you know of.
Yeah.
Julie.
Can we
Just sleepy.
just like a picture? Like I imagine Darrow like sneaking into her tent and feeding her a bunch of pixie sticks.
just like
She's
shooting
like-
Smarties into her
Yeah.
mouth. Just like that.
How could we fly over where we think possibly Duty might have gone? And
Yeah.
if we don't see him, I'll try and let it go. But if we do, can we stop and
Sure. I think that's fine.
try and help? And then I also relay to everybody like what
Do-
I've been thinking.
Do you
about.
want me to drop a fireball
No,
on
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
I was asking a question.
That's good. Thank you for asking.
The only
You're
thing
welcome.
I worry about with stopping is Derek and setting up the trade again.
Yeah, it's. I'm just letting. Something weird is going on. I guess let's just fly over and let's just continue on our journey.
It could help us pinpoint it better.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good idea.
We know what to look for. Something weird.
And we can also always come back to
Yeah.
Okay.
Just look for the
maybe like restore trade.
Is there any way to know my exact coordinates?
Coordinates, but no, you have a map,
Okay.
and
And I assume as we get up in the air, we can.
We can see.
Sweet.
you also have an idea of where
I want to make
you
a
are
very
on the map.
detailed note of like where it could
Dope.
possibly
Mhm.
I will update the map of Magna with your
Oh,
guys'
sick.
current location.
Cool.
And
Jack.
Bro.
get that sent to you guys. So cool. Jolie's taking first flying. First flying shift.
Yeah.
Cool. And you guys are traveling north.
We're about a day away, you said?
Yeah.
Eitilit?
Wait. Do you want to travel? Wait, which way are you guys going to the tower? Or are you guys going to?
Can we continue in the same direction?
You can. It's a little bit of a detour.
Just
but-
instead of going straight, we're gonna do like one of these.
yeah, that's fine.
little loop
We'll do a little art.
No.
Let's see.
Cool. So you guys do that, and you guys get to the area that you're in quite quickly. And now that you're up in the air, everybody roll perception.
You're
for me.
in. Haha, peepee. Peepee in the pond.
Oh no.
That one.
No.
Oh baby.
Bugs in the eyes.
Bugs in the eyes.
I got the 20.
Everyone,
Fucking
if
eagle.
you have a beverage, please.
Did you get in that one as well?
No, I got a 11.
I got the 23.
What was it?
Perception.
Perception.
13.
Cool. Darrow, what'd you get?
It's like a fucking
Fuck,
8 or
okay.
something.
Sorry, Ruko. What
I
was
can
it?
have
23.
23. Dope. So yeah, you guys are all looking around, and nothing seems out of the ordinary right now. You guys see the circular wall of flame and or what was left of it. You guys don't see Duty. One thing that you do note, Ruka. You see. What makes the most sense here? You do notice a bear.
Okay.
And this bear is climbing a tree.
Okay.
Like a bear does.
Okay.
And it is it is attempting to get honey out of a beehive in the tree.
Does it have a red t-shirt on?
And a hat. And it varies fires and it's off time. But
God.
Mixing
no, it's just a regular bear digging honey out of a tree.
Right?
Actually, we don't know if Pooh Bear is not Smokey Tobacco.
And we don't know.
I've never seen them in the same room together.
Yeah, and we don't know that they're not both
Richard
in
Nixon.
this.
They do have
One's Nixon, the other's Tiffin. We're full circle with this
Yeah.
bombing.
It's canon. Right in the story.
You heard it here first, folks.
Let's see.
This is a normal bear, right? Not a
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah, just a regular bear.
Okay.
Oh, look at that bear.
Where?
It's not a normal bear. It's just a normal bear. He's getting the honey out of the tree.
Okay.
So that looks
sucking down
so,
that
and
stone.
that looks normal, right?
That seems fairly
Okay.
normal.
So basically, what I'm putting together is the outskirts of how far it is, basically, right? like if that bear is acting normal, we know that we can triangulate that the section
You can.
of bad stuff.
I
is not
I will.
far
I will
off.
say. I mean, that's just the information. So you can arrive at any kind of conclusions you'd
We
like
can
to.
infer that anyway.
So if you'd like
we
to
need to
infer that, then
Where's the map? Would you mark this spot on the map?
Yes.
Because I think the weird stuff is between this and and where our camp was.
I'll mark it on my map.
And you don't want me to burn the forest down.
Please don't.
Just ask me a question. No?
Oh yeah, it's cool. Thank you for the. I mean, great question asking.
I
If
know.
I do say something.
No, I could do it. I just want you to know.
I
Oh.
fully believe you could.
Okay, that's the one thing that I'm
He
good at.
already did.
Yeah, well, you already did. I don't know.
Okay.
We've had okay.
It's really loud up here. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of wind in my ears.
Oh yeah, mine are just like.
Yeah. How can you even hear me?
you
trunk's
are
going
definitely
bad.
positioned like in yeah.
just look like-
You're right in the middle of everything, so that you're not affecting the way that Jolie flies. Cool. So what's up?
We go to the
Fly
place.
to, we want to
Time
fly to the
Fast travel.
Fast travel.
Eitilit.
Beep 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 boop.
I
Pretty sad.
Let's
Can I tell that you're sad?
I don't know. I'm being a pretty
crying.
As we're
espresso
flying on this-
espresso. or
Okay.
whatever.
I was like, Melvin, are you sad?
like probably still looking down, seeing if I can try and see anything.
Melvin, you seem sad.
What? No, sir. I'm okay.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're sad, you can always talk to me. I'm not gonna listen, but you can talk words at me.
It was almost sweet. Good job.
I don't know what you want from me, honestly. But
I don't either. I just wish we could have helped this deer family out.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll probably get eaten by predators, so that'll be better for everyone involved, right?
I mean, how do you think that deer is gonna feel when he tries to go up to his family and they run away from him in fear?
I bet he turned back to a normal deer.
You think?
No, I was
Oh.
just attempting to make you feel better. It seems like that.
No, it's kind of like one of those situations where it's the thought that counts. That's pretty nice that you're trying to make me feel better.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome.
All right.
This was a good talk.
Sure.
It's pretty loud up here, right?
What?
Yep.
yeah, you guys had that conversation, and I mean, Melvin, you've kind of been looking down as much as you can over the course of this, and I feel like Melvin would take note of all the wildlife that you see as you're traveling.
I have a map out and I'm
Yeah, you're the fucking Christopher Columbus, George Washington.
Yeah.
Also, I imagined George Washington and called him Christopher. You know the when he's on the goddamn. That's probably it. And he's
On the boat?
You're
Yeah,
Captain
that's
Morgan.
You're Captain Morgan in the front of the boat,
We all love Captain Morgan.
signing the Declaration of Independence.
What?
Yo, you're Nicolas
Um,
Cage.
Nick Cage. We're back, baby.
Question.
What?
Noticing wildlife behave normal.
Behave normally?
Yep.
Okay. Can I make I want to make some notes on where I notice that they are behaving normally compared to where we were and try and triangulate where, like,
I fucking love
what Ruka had
so-
mentioned
I love the
earlier,
second
like
one, too.
what the where the bad guys are.
roll. Let's roll history for me, real fast.
The one where he like kind of plays himself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks damn good.
26.
Oh shit balls. Okay. Yeah. So you're really thinking about Ruka's comment about the location, and you don't arrive at a definitive answer as you ponder this detail. But you do notice a few things. One, practically ever since you left camp, all of the animals have been behaving normally. Ever since you left camp. The other thing that you think about is even you remember right before you left camp, and it's almost like you forgot to acknowledge it, but there were some birds that you heard that landed on a nearby tree.
Some screaming birds.
just regular old birds, just birds, just being birds, and it just kind of like, and then flew away. Just birds being birds.
Before we flew away,
Before you flew out of camp, that happened.
they were being birds.
birds.
They weren't like
I mean,
being birds.
Oh, shut up.
they
Wait,
were
no,
they
just
were
kidding.
they were birds being
It's 7
birds.
seconds behind.
They weren't like trying to.
It's like, shut off.
They were
carrots.
definitely not being
Anything
whatever
but
the
birds.
opposite of birds are, or raccoons, or they were being nothing. They were not clearly being anything other than birds. Are there bird-like things that could hop into a bird brain and be bird? I don't know, but you observed birds behaving more.
They are
Okay.
big. They are big bird.
And they are real.
They live in New York.
And they were not burying fires.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Was it here we were talking about how Big Bird was supposed to be on the Challenger?
No, but
Oh,
I'm
okay. Well, never-
insanely
sorry.
interested.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that during break.
Don't want to take up too much of your time here.
So
Yeah, the one that went bad. Yeah.
So you guys, you guys are traveling on Jolie for a while. She's recognizing that her polymorph is starting to wear off, and so I
Guys.
suspect that you guys probably land. The plan was for Darrow to summon Draconic Spirit
Yep, I do
and
it.
do a Draconic Spirit time. I assume it's a Draconic Spirit that flies.
Yep,
You guys ride that shit.
but a metal.
And this is probably like our like this isn't our first time doing this exact thing.
No, we
Like,
did
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it
this
was
is how the
about-
method.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys discussed it
I thought we did
yesterday.
it last time. Miranda can rest while we're on the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Isn't
you,
that the idea?
well,
Yeah.
Okay.
kind of, but like,
Well, and I
I
can
just
cast
wanted-
polymorph quite a few times. If I
yeah,
needed
but
to,
she needs a long rest in order, right?
to
in order,
fulfill. Yeah, my
which
spirit.
won't actually happen.
It's just to not use up as many of her
Yeah.
slots. And so I think we were gonna do like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then a draconic.
How many hours do you have to
It's-
travel?
You guys have 8 hours today.
Okay, cool.
And so you're doing that.
I
But
can
also,
technically do 6 hours.
Yeah. So
Eagle fun.
and is that already halved with the potion?
No, that'll be 3.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
So that's
3
oh,
spell
so we
slots.
don't even need to do a draconic.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I get that
drinky,
potion.
drinky.
Stinky drinky
It's-
from
it's up to you guys, because,
voice acting.
everybody roll insight real fast.
Oh, fuck. I got a natural one.
Me too.
Jesus.
Nat one. Fuck. Okay.
I got a natural too, so
That's
this is
3
gonna be
drinks.
great.
Yeah, do whatever the fuck you guys want. That's fine.
Okay. We don't know what's happening.
Insight, you said?
I got the 5.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're not
Eight.
doing.
1, 2, 4, 9.
18.
Oh, thank
27.
goodness.
You can see.
Well, I got an 8.
Oh,
I
sorry.
rolled a 2.
Oh, you are insightful. Sorry.
I am. It's my glasses.
Sorry, you said 18, 27 plus 6 is 33. 33 divided by 5 is still barely over 6. So it's like 6.5. Yeah, so you guys are like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Well, that went well, that roll session.
Wait, what are we trying to figure out?
We're just going to the tower, right?
Well, you at the time you were talking about Draconic Spirit stuff
Oh.
versus Jolie.
Oh,
I mean, meta.
I'll just use them.
Okay.
Yep.
It's very expensive for me to do.
Yeah, no. Okay. I use up 3 total. So we flat for 8 hours.
Right. Let's do this. While I will. Can you guys describe this like last stretch of travel for me?
As we get closer to our destination, closer to the tower, I want to send Ong ahead. Like I want him to flap his
Ooh.
dumbass little bird wings ahead
Cool.
and scope it out to see. Like I want him to make sure that it's safe to land and that.
Should we land way before?
Well, that's what I'm gonna figure out. Like if it's a good idea to land by the tower. If there's like any bad
Oh,
guys.
I will say this. Oh, you go first.
sorry. I want to ask before you send Ong out.
Yeah.
I was like, can he also report how the animals are acting before we land?
Yeah, he'll look for owlbears, Melvin.
Take another drag off my fucking Taylor.
Yeah, I'll look for owlbears. Ong, look for owlbears.
Thanks,
Fuck
Ong.
you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Thanks, song. And thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
I will
Melvin.
say this, doing the math, this basically gives you an extra 100 feet of vision and report.
Sure. Yeah, I want
You
to
know what I mean?
fly up ahead and then fly
just like
back
circled
and
out?
report.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. Ruza's gonna notice that and be like, "Oh shit, great idea!" And he's gonna send Pig down.
Oh, can I also
Okay.
do it to Pig too? Send Pig, can you ask him how the animals are acting?
I mean, he's flying down, so I'm sure he'll notice.
Okay, sweet. Just like, are the birds acting like birds? Or are the deer acting like deer? Or the squirrels acting like wolves? Just stuff like that.
The simple things.
Yes.
Ask him if he sees an owl bear.
Also, if he sees owl bears acting like deer, that would be a good thing,
Okay.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
You got it, bud.
I just look at the map and, like, turn away.
I want to lean over to Ruza. We're sending Tovar to just let the boys.
That would be a big free fall.
I was saying, couldn't Pig carry him down? He's not that big.
Pretty sure yes, because
could.
owls could carry.
Here.
What is?
He's a big weasel.
Yeah. Like
He's a big.
you
Some
think
owls
of
are
what-
pretty big.
yeah,
Full circle
owls
with the
can
weasel
hunt
dialogue.
and yeah. You totally
You
do that.
know,
Are you sending your...
why not?
Thomas,
do it.
I go up to you and I go, can you make sure that he just...
You summon Tovar, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, what do you need from me, my friend?"
Are you ready to fly?
Oh, no, I go...
What?
Pig is going to carry you. You like Pig? You're
Oh yeah, that's the bird that fucking laid it on me earlier.
That one.
Let me tell you something. That bird slipped me some tongue, and I never felt more alive.
Yeah, I figured that much. That's why I figured you could be closer.
By the way, can you please report to your buddy that good news? Nobody came in looking for that dead body you guys put in the room.
Oh, that's
I see the sand eagle smoking and I'm like, I think I told you, and it's fine. I don't talk to you.
Melvin, what did you learn?
I hope you guys aren't going to be gone for too long.
you probably.
Oh, I did tell
you
the
probably
queen it was
forgot
there.
it as well.
The fucking
Go ahead,
chain smoking weasel just came out with a fucking clove or what?
No, he's got a fucking dart and he's wearing a
Is it a?
He's wearing a
Is this the first time you've seen
leg?
Tovar?
Yeah, Tovar's like a
Like,
Wait a second, who the fuck is this?
I go to them and they're casting their animals and I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to go to you as you're casting yours and I'm like, never mind.
Like slugged over.
Who's the
It's a little
door?
hand with a tiny cigarette.
I'm not a dork,
All right,
sir.
well, life is pain. Nice to meet you.
That's an interesting thing to say to a stranger, sir. Weasel man.
My God. All right, let's get this over with. Be gentle with my back. I just had it whacked.
Jesus Christ. I don't like this one.
So obviously speaking to Pig.
Yours exclusively says fuck you, and I don't like this one.
I mean,
What is my quest?
I like yours.
All you hear is
Yeah, so me, my owl,
It sounds brave.
we actually snort back and forth. That's why I call him Pig.
Pig?
Mhm.
It's adorable. This
So
is
let's go.
Cat, not Melvin. Melvin is like,
I go, and just,
no problem.
that's
Oh,
totally-
make
I had
sure-
to carry the hottie down to
yeah,
the ground.
however you want to think about.
not far off from what I was thinking.
Think, if you're into it, you're into it. Go get him.
Thank you.
I like yours.
Often Tovar.
Oh, I never do, but sometimes I don't want to die.
Hey, but if you die, life is
Only
big.
come back.
You do every time.
Let's get this over with.
Okay.
I'll roll over on my belly. Is that all right with you, Pig?
Wait, go catch it.
And Tovar puts his hands up like so that he can be carried like hogtied.
Long's like
Kinky.
50 feet ahead.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fucks! Fucking fuck!
Is that what I hear too?
That's all.
Well,
I hear like screeching magpie bullshit.
yeah.
It's
and I
like-
just hear fuck you.
yeah.
He's a Pokemon for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys all do this, and let's. Okay, so Ong goes out. we'll say that this patrol is happening for a while. You guys are, by your calculations, you're zeroing in on the Tower of Eitilit, and you are getting to a point where you're. Let's say that you're about 500 feet away. What are Ong needs to make an athletics?
He's a raven. I don't know, +1.
I know he's an iPad.
Okay. Oh, he has. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a well, that's right. It's a +2. My bad. Cool. So, you guys. So,
I don't know why.
Darrow, you know, like you're kind of timing his patrols a little bit, and Ong doesn't come back
Okay.
as you guys are getting.
Can I tell if he's dead or like he's just like?
I don't think that you can. Well, I don't think.
Yeah. If he's gone, I know.
Oh, really?
Spell's not active.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Tingle.
You guys, Ong died.
No.
So
Something got him?
But that's not great.
What did you have him do this time?
he was just flying around. I
Oh.
told him to kill himself.
Do you think it was because I asked him about the animals?
Yes.
Oh,
It is your fault, Mel.
Gaslight.
But that's okay. I tell him to kill himself all the time.
I didn't tell him to
It's
kill
really
himself.
problematic. Yeah, I mean, you did,
No.
but indirectly, and that's okay. So,
You
I don't
guys,
know.
you guys are about 400 feet away. Well, actually, no, you're about 700 feet away.
Julie,
How far are we off the ground?
do we want to land now?
I'll just say to Julie. Julie, do you maybe want to take us down before the pagan?
You're about
seems
you're
like
about
a good idea.
about 100 yards above the tree line.
All right.
So you guys can see the tower from
And
where.
can I
One
see
kick
why
return
it went
touchdown.
down? Okay. Magic force field, probably.
Let's go land on this field.
Yeah, magic force field.
And then I'll have a better chance of seeing if Tovar made it up close.
Yeah.
Everybody roll perception.
Ooh, finally, not.
0 to 20.
25.
I got
Well,
a 21.
19?
23.
Yeah. So as you guys are landing, you're starting to see rubble from multiple zeppelins that are around that are around the tower. You also notice piles of birds
Oh.
that are kind of like around this tower. As you
Like specifically like organized mounds of bird?
no,
Like they
just-
flew into something and fell over.
It's random. It does seem random.
Okay.
There are you do see some piles, and those piles can get kind of big, you know. Yeah, we'll say that you guys find an appropriate place to land. You know, by your calculations, approximately like 400 feet away from the tower.
I want to recast on
Cool.
too.
Tell us what you saw.
Yeah. Once he's
Can
back away.
I hear? Is Tovar still there?
Well, Tovar is still summoned. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So Pig is as well, hopefully.
I mean, it kind of depends a little bit on Pig's route.
I was just sending Pig kind of like just down.
Yeah, I would say if Pig stayed relatively close to the ground, he was mostly traveling through the tree line and not getting too close to the tower, which is pretty reasonable to say.
I wanted to have him ground scout.
Yeah,
landing.
Pig's still alive.
Sick.
Yeah, Tovar isn't making his way towards the tower.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah, you guys start to do that, and you resummon Ong.
Yeah.
Right. So Ong pops back
Takes like
up.
10 minutes.
Okay. So are you walking there as this is happening?
You guys, do we just want to take a quick little break, and I'll resummon Ong, and you can see if you're.
Yeah.
And he can tell us maybe what
do
happened.
We need it?
Yeah.
As
It
we
might be
land,
good
I
to know.
want to check on the animals. squirrels. Like if I notice anybody.
Because I can
Any
ask.
animals.
You definitely notice all the dead birds
Yes.
for sure. And roll perception.
Because it's the same being,
It's
just summoned from a
Dirty 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you're looking around and you actually see some squirrels that are behaving like squirrels. In fact, two squirrels are kind of chasing each other up a tree. So
Okay.
And then they stop and
And then they fight. And...
yeah, and one jumps to the other tree and
it's a real
they're all
Bobby
like,
Whitney relationship.
Are we 100 feet
Huh.
within?
Ross and Rachel. Turn around.
Are we within 100 feet of? I guess our familiars, or am I within 100 feet of Tovar?
evens or odds?
Evens.
Nope.
Okay.
I want to track those squirrels, so I want to keep watching them as we land, and we're getting off.
You are like full on fucking Steve Irwin and just like writing down the behavior.
Too soon.
And
I'm a thornberry.
you're not recognizing anything out of the ordinary.
Okay,
cool. Sweet. So sorry, what did you guys decide about the Ong situation?
Whenever Ong comes back alive, I just want to ask him about
Cool.
why he died.
Why did you do?
Do they remember that they died and how? That's sick.
I mean, canonically, Ong remembers everything. We can certainly change that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It's-
kind of like the
we brought
torture
him
of
to
all
prom.
There are. Yeah. So Ong comes back up. He's like, well, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck.
You want me to send you back through it?
So everybody's hearing fuck you.
Yep.
Sam, you hear it's like, I was flying and out of nowhere fucking got pulled to the ground, bashed my face right into the like kind of like over there by those and it was bullshit. I was trying to fall trying to not fall.
Are you just bad at flying, or you were pulled to the ground directly by something?
But no, I have no idea. But I could not fly.
Okay.
I
Cool.
ask you about that too.
Yeah,
I only hear
really
fuck you.
don't want it.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
He's really bad at
fuck you,
flying. And,
fuck you.
I don't know. I think there's something up there that we should probably be concerned about.
Maybe Tovar will have a better chance if he's not flying.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Tovar will die too. Just make sure.
Okay.
How far are we away from the dead birds?
You guys.
I asked Ong also like exactly where he died, like so we know how far.
Yeah. So you guys are about 400 feet away from the Tower of Eitilit.
Is that where Ong died?
Yes. And you can't see the birds, and you just know where they are from your guys' descent.
Mhm.
But you got to a point where the tree line blocked your vision, but you know the direction that you need to go. And
Does the tree line break?
yes, eventually, but not right now. You guys are not where the tree line breaks. And so yeah.
I think I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go check that out. I kind of want to. Well, I go pee.
I kind of want to.
I go pee. And then I'm gonna come back and be like, I'm gonna go check out those dead birds, and then I'm gonna run into the forest where those dead birds are.
So
I guess I would go towards the town.
I would like to try and figure out where Pig is.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm just gonna follow y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's go
same.
towards the town.
Thank you again.
Oh, that was
for
very
flying.
sweet.
Yes, of course.
You shit so much.
It is okay. We're used to it now. It's not a problem.
Smells kind of like Melvin sweat.
I'm gone. I don't know. Thank you. So sweet.
so
It's a
I,
sweet smell of sweat and shit.
so you guys are headed towards the tower. You get to the point where kind of the tree line breaks, and fucking Pig and Tolvar kind of catch up because they saw that you guys were descending, obviously on a specific mission, and so they kind of catch up, and everybody is kind of looking where the tree line breaks. You guys are within about 200 feet from the Tower of Eitilit. You see, on your way, you saw all these Zeppelin parts. And now with a closer view, around this tower, there's so much. There's so many destroyed zeppelins. These piles of birds. You also notice now that you're a bit closer that there are chunks of the tower that are taken out. And so you guys are looking at this, and you're like, well, that's fucking scary.
And
Is
there's
the
nothing.
tower within 30 feet of us?
No.
How far did you say? No.
About 200 feet.
And there's nothing alive. It's just like
It's
ruins,
all-
zeppelins and shit.
Yep.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Beep, 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 beep. Hi! Thank you all for sticking around. We're back, and we're gonna put it in the tail end of this.
We're back and fully
in the tail.
whacked, dude.
So the Bottlecap Brigade has made it to the Tower of Eitilit. I am very focusing hard on saying that because I was saying my own thing wrong.
And
But anyways,
IT.
they've done their fucking
We're back. Sorry.
their little leapfrog thing with Jolie's. Actually, we didn't do much draconic spirit at all. Only in the first day. Oh, well, assume they did that. But anyway, that's okay. Now they've made it to the tower. All the animals are acting normal, other than the piles of dead birds and zeppelin parts that are around the Tower of Eitilit.
Damn you, birds.
Everybody and their familiars are currently on the tree line watching it.
I got Detect Magic up.
And Jolie casts Detect Magic.
Like so much glitter.
Can you read me Detect Magic?
Magic of Coachella.
Fuck off.
For the duration, 10 minutes, I sense the presence of magic
fair.
within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
1 inch. That's pretty long.
Just an inch matters.
Okay. We
So-
so you cast this, and you're of course you're recognizing all of the magic that's in the party, right? Magic items,
Right.
familiars, obviously magic. But since you guys are about 200 feet away from the tower, you know, you don't anticipate seeing anything, you know, until you move closer. But now that's up. And I need everybody to roll perception.
Perception!
Dirty or natural 20.
Hey!
Natural 20.
Nothing dirty about that girl.
Dirty 10.
Dirty 10!
Dirty 14.
Dirty 18.
Perception?
Yes.
25.
Cool. So,
Unclean 25.
yeah, I'll just take an average. Because
Pristine.
everybody notices,
New laundry.
everybody notices something falling from the sky. It's
guys,
something
what's
flying toward the tower. It doesn't appear to be like the tower's its destination, but you can kind of see it flying, and then it starts to basically get pulled toward the tower as this is happening, and this thing is just like flailing as it's falling to the earth.
Oh
and
god,
then,
this is disturbing to watch, y'all.
And then you see it start to significantly slow down, and then it and then right before I would say
Like
about
levitation slow down?
like
Is it
slow
still
fall.
struggling?
That's levitation homes.
Sherlock?
How about the power?
Telekinesis. Kyle.
Is it still struggling?
No, because about 40 feet it lets the feather fall go and then just lands right on the ground in a pile of birds, and the birds all go flying. They're like it hit the.
Jesus.
Take that down in your notes, Melvin.
Secrets
Oh,
to be
okay.
told.
And I do.
You want to go touch it?
The tower?
Oh, I don't think
No,
we should just
whatever,
go
just
touch the
Fell
tower.
down. Whatever just fell down.
That was a bird.
We We should go take a peek.
I think we should get closer.
What if it starts sucking us in once we get to the perimeter of the sucking?
I
Fucking
mean,
hope so.
I won't say no.
Melvin fucks. It's okay.
Wait, you guys,
Huh?
I wasn't totally paying attention to the end of it. Slow fall, did it hit the ground and die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, it didn't. Well, I mean, you can't determine whether or not it died at this point,
Okay.
but like it started to slow fall, but then about 40 feet before it hit the ground, it stopped slow falling and just hit into
Oh,
this
okay.
pile of birds.
Mhm.
How far away are we from this?
You're currently 200 feet.
Okay. I run farther.
Man, if Ampersand were here, she'd really probably have something to say. Where's she at?
So you guys,
Dead.
What? You must know that she's dead. Do you know?
Don't I know she's dead? She was the nacho.
I think you're the only one who's just dead.
Oh.
I don't.
He kind of inferred to
Actually,
us by where he found the picture.
yeah, I think, I think there was a
Safe to
moment
assume.
in one of the previous sessions where you guys are all inferring that Adeline's dead and that Darrow's in denial.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody, the group hasn't really addressed that. They haven't had a conversation. That's
Gotcha.
just the air.
We just keep giving each other looks of like, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
But so yeah, you guys are headed towards the tower.
Yeah, so I guess Adeline's fine. Let's go check it out.
Ampersand.
Sweet. So you
Andre the
guys
Giant.
are getting
Once-
closer and closer and closer.
Once we get within 30 feet, I would like to do something.
Okay, cool.
Of the.
Tower.
Oh, I've got something else.
Little tower.
Okay, let's go.
Is there
Piece of
an
tower.
obvious break or an obvious point where stuff has been falling?
It seems pretty random.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not. It doesn't seem like there's a force field around it. It's just stuff is.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And in fact, I mean, even from like right up against the tree line, you were seeing
Okay.
rubble and
Sure.
and even further back whenever you guys were flying.
Okay.
It's just all around this area, things have been crashing
Okay.
into it.
Cool.
So-
Yeah, once we're close to 100 feet, I want to go through Tovar's eyes and get
Cool.
closer out.
Sweet. Yeah. So so that's happening. You're detecting magic on the way there, Jolie.
Yes.
And
I'm still noting also if any
odds or evens.
Oh, evens.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. You're not detecting anything magical. You all the animals
I'm looking at all the
are
animals.
behaving.
Like animals?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's behaving like animals.
Which animals? Be specific.
Water buffalo.
Be specific.
Every single one. All
Is
the
acting
forests,
like they're supposed to.
they're acting like they're supposed to.
But who are we to say what? This is why they call it the wild.
You
I'm
guys-
saying shit like that to myself.
You're looking through
Silence, yeah.
Tovar's eyes.
So-
He's not noticing any different than what you are noticing. He's actually closer to that pile of birds that you guys saw that bird fall into. You can see it. It's moving a little bit. You can see through his eyes.
I'm wanting him to
before-
get basically to the door.
Before
To the door of the
we-
tower.
Yeah.
If, are we like 30 feet away from the tower now?
You guys, we'll say right now you're about 30 feet away from the pile of birds that the bird fell into.
Which
Is it like one pile of birds? Like it's like
No, there's a whole lot, but that one
That's the
is
one
of
we
note
noticed.
because you guys just saw
Okay.
it happen
I want to get 30 feet within the tower and then cast True Strike on
on the tower.
it. Yes.
Okay, cool. So, and then Jolie, I will say, the moment you get within 30 feet of that pile of birds, you see immense aura and magic around that pile of birds in the form of a humanoid. Like you can see that because you can see the aura, right? So you see this aura of magic. It's incredibly intense, and
Ooh, y'all, there's some intense magic around these parts.
It's
Of
probably
bird parts.
so right as Jolie says that, you see something burst out of this pile of birds.
Oh, God.
Birds go flying, and as you guys focus your gaze, you recognize that you're looking at an Aarakocra with its eyes pointing in different directions,
Oh, God damn it.
and he says, "Barnacle, you guys!"
Jolie. I thought we killed him.
Wait, you know this guy?
God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of get
He's
Can I still cast
really
True Strike?
fucking
Oh,
magical.
greetings! I'm what they call the doctors, the gurus is, and the experts is. Whoops a daisy.
Hey,
Who is this
Brett.
guy?
I made a pretty messy in this hot. Whoa! I haven't seen you in a really long time. Longer than a steel rope in a banana factory.
Wait, you know this guy?
Yeah, and I just say Melvin, Ruka, just let's sidebar, Jolie. Just
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
Brick, hang tight. Just
Hey,
shut
buddy,
the
one
fuck up for-
second.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Please hold on one moment, I guess.
So, okay, this guy, his name's Brick. He's super strong, and he's saved our ass a few times.
Wait, but isn't he the one that is like taking down the birds? and the
No,
zeppelins?
no, he's just.
You mean the ones that are literally scattered? Like,
Yeah,
right
he's
here?
probably just drunk. He probably doesn't have much to do with us. I don't know why he's here, being honest.
For somebody who
Okay.
cares a lot about
I know why I'm here.
he is the
Just hear me out. He's probably been on a bender for the last. Yeah, I don't know.
Could be right, could be right.
A little bit. He might help us out.
Correction, Bender is actually a miscourse from your actions, but if that's how you act all the time, it's probably just his personality.
Okay, so yeah, he's an alcoholic. Plus, he does so much drugs.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's not good.
yeah, I mean, but he's great.
He walks
he's
up
great
right
at
behind
himself.
Darrow,
Ugh.
and looks right at you, Melvin, and says, "You want to do some hot yoga with me?
Ah.
We make so much cheese.
Ah!
Always do the hot. You see.
No.
Yeah.
I've been making hot yogas for 9 straight months.
Yeah,
I don't think he knows what hot yoga is.
I think you should do it.
No, why is everyone encouraging me to do
Darrow
hot
and
yoga
Jolie
with their
said
hooker
this.
that we just saw from a dead pile of birds?
Brick, are you the one that's killing all these birds and fucking up these zeppelins because you're hurting people and you're hurting trade, and we kind of came here to fuck that shit up.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that. Jolie, how's everything going? I haven't seen you since sticks were buttons.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rick, what are you doing?
You're looking.
Can
Oh well,
I just want to roll and see if he's like.
lots of questions.
Yeah,
Everything.
We're all really confused.
Don't worry about it. It's all hunky dunky.
Can I see if he's a part of it, or if he's a part of why these things are falling, or if he just got swept up in being a part of the flying things that are being attributed to this?
How would you do that? Is there something particular that you would look to, or
Well, he
Like,
came out of a dead
identify.
pile of birds, so I'm assuming that he probably just crashed as well and maybe passed out, or.
you guys? So you guys all saw Brick flying
Oh, okay.
and then fall into the birds and then come out of the birds.
I didn't know that was Brick. Okay, cool. So like,
I
can,
mean,
I guess like, can I see that it's probably an accident that he's been here, or does he?
That changes things.
Can I see if like any of his other feathers are around, like he's been here lately?
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Because I don't fucking trust what he has to say. A 14.
Sure. I mean,
I confused that.
yeah. You don't. You can't tell. You can't. You're unable to identify if they are his feathers necessarily. You do see feathers of similar colors, but there are also tons of different species of birds around, and of varying sizes. It's really difficult to tell within the massive graveyard that is this graveyard.
Hey. Brick, was it, Sir Brick?
That's right. My name is Brick. Yeah, Brick this.
Have you ever been around here before?
Where have you been around?
That's not. Is it common for you to answer a question with a question?
Do you feel like
He's a real
like
piece of shit.
sometimes? Do you feel like sometimes the rulers of this world are actually the measuring tapes?
Do you feel like this is a common spot for you to hang out?
Oh, I see we have a conundrum. Don't
I
try
see-
your
I see
logic
we do.
puzzles
I'm
on
falling
me,
into his
Mr.
accent.
Pister.
What?
Melvin, just
Your name's Melvin. I like that name. It rhymes with Pelvin.
don't engage.
That's
Brick,
my mother.
Brick, what are you doing? What
Oh,
are you doing?
I was en route to a very special meeting. I probably could have just teleported, but I wanted to enjoy the freedom of the skies.
Worked out for you, huh?
Why did you come down?
Oh, that was not
not intended.
Where were you headed?
Oh, for a very, very special meeting.
So you can't answer questions.
Roll Let's just do a charisma. Just roll charisma.
Yikes, that is not.
When did Brick and Darrow meet?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when him and Jolie met.
You guys, well, you definitely met during when Brick saved everybody from the orcs, for sure.
That was
Darrow was not there.
Yeah. Has Darrow met Brick?
I don't know if Darrow's
I don't think he
met
has. I'm fucking that up. I don't think he's met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when
I think
you
Jolie's
play
the only
really
one-
characters.
Yeah.
See dead characters.
I have no idea who.
Let's see.
What
the
orcs?
The orcs that Brick
Was it
flew
the
in.
cannibals?
Yeah.
We like went to an encampment on accident. And we
Oh,
decided to
and you
fight.
started to take on.
And Pickles dueled the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And-
remember.
and
I was
that.
pretty sure
Esmeralda
and
was
Jolie
walking
had
around,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, totally
Okay.
came around the bank and then everybody just like charged.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. And then Brick saved us.
I just rolled 3 of those.
I rolled 14.
Whoa! That's nuts.
Would I have
Three
an
fives?
advantage because he likes my name?
No.
Damn it. Because right now I'm gonna roll a 20.
Well, there's
No, it was.
I can't go into many details because it's planar guardian detail. But there's some weird shit happening right now in Magnus,
Okay.
and we have some business to take care of.
Who's we?
The Guardian.
Are you a
Hi.
guardian, Brick?
Oh, you're looking at him.
Okay.
They call me the doctor, the expert says, and the guru
Oh,
says.
that's right. Okay.
Yes,
Um.
I'm a
I need
guardian.
more lead.
All right, Brick. Mr. Guardian, sir.
Yes, I probably should have just teleported.
Yeah, you probably should have. But
Yes.
also, we wouldn't have been able to see you and meet you. So
Well, that's quite kind of you, Sir Melvin.
I mean it as a compliment, sir.
Okay.
And then I want to cast True Strike on the building,
Okay.
the tower that's like seems to be bringing things
Yeah.
down. So True Strike is okay. You point your finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses, and then more of it's like based off of like fighting stuff. But
Okay.
I just basically want to get what is this a defense thing?
Mm.
Is this a thing that we should like dissect? Is this something that we can get close to?
As you're looking at, so you cast True Strike on the tower, and it's not giving you any kind of information outside of like what a tower might, because I have a feeling that would.
Can I also tell if there's somebody inside of it causing these things? Or is it like a thing that's been set up via magic?
I would say that you can't tell that with True Strike. True Strike gives you some insight into like the structure of it, but it doesn't. There's nothing about the tower based on the True Strike's information that you find out of the ordinary for any kind of like defensive barricade in general.
So we can probably get close to it?
Who knows?
You don't have any kind of indicator, yes or no, on that.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess.
That is neat. What happened to those? Those are holes. I don't think those holes are supposed to be there. Wow, look at your face. You look special. And he look.
You're not even. You're such great.
Hey,
Are
I don't know what the fuck this guy's.
Are you the son of one of the four?
I don't know.
You got thick tats, bro? Super thick tats?
I do.
You know what
have
they
tattoos.
say about tats? Tats give you high stats in bed.
What? What do they say?
Tats give you high stats.
You.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, wait,
I do not know how
thought
to
you said
respond to
something
you,
else
sir. You
afterward.
are very confusing. to be
Sometimes the
honest.
eyeballs say more than the nose ball.
Okay, and I turn to everybody else and I go,
Do you get it now?
yeah, I've made a decision and I do not like this man.
Yeah.
But what were you saying about
Oh,
Planar
My
guardian?
parents?
oh yes.
Oh.
There's,
Parents.
we've had some unfortunate situations. Who the fuck am I talking to?
I don't know.
Who
Your eyes are
are
going in
these
every
people?
direction. We don't know.
You guys look like 3 pickles in the soft canister.
A sock canister.
Someone touched my nose. Sorry.
Does everybody want to introduce themselves?
Yes, please. I am Brick.
Yes.
They call me the doctors, the experts is, and the gurus is. Oh, see, there
Shirley, do we trust this?
Just tell me your name and something nice about yourself. Maybe your favorite
you
animal.
need a massage.
My name's Dara. I don't need a massage. I have more money to do.
Let me touch your no squares.
Okay, if you touch me, I want it to be sensually.
Oh, don't tell him that.
I will do it.
It's fun.
Okay.
Can we leave?
No,
Oh,
it's part of the contract.
no.
Yep, verbal times.
Okay,
Have you
then
ever
here's me
seen an owl
objectifying the
penis?
verbal contract.
Who are you?
I have never seen an owl penis. That is bigger than a normal owl.
Pig is like, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Pig's an owl.
Yeah.
Brick?
No, I know. I'm as Melvin.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay, sorry. Okay. What's your name?
My name
Son of
is.
the 4.
Was I a part of it? Did my parents have an orgy?
Do you have 4 parents?
Yeah.
When I
My
read the
name-
old bust of
My
Yeah.
name is Rooster.
He's a descendant from a very powerful line. Super important friends.
I mean, honestly,
Would I
I
have
probably trust
known
that.
I
would
don't.
I know?
I don't know.
Okay.
about that. What are you talking about?
You know, sometimes when you're holding 8 spades and you're like, whoa, this is too big a hand for 5-card draw.
What?
That's how
Well,
you are.
actually,
You had to roll
for
to
some
figure
reason,
out?
for some reason that makes sense. He rolled for how many spades he was holding.
I'm still
I mean, this isn't the first incident I've had. Do you know my old friend Farkle?
Oh, no, that doesn't ring any bells.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes I fumble my...
I like how you can't even say it.
Well, oddly enough, that's his name. I'm sure he did the same.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Please, yeah, we'll get back to this. I'd like to.
Okay, Mr. Kalani.
Hi, I'm Melvin Kellhelm, Solfus Eastland the Champ. At your service, and I do.
Oh, wow, that's a good bow you have on there, Mr. Sirs. You have the
No,
no-no
sir.
squares of a champion.
Not sir yet, thank you.
No, you are a third.
I'm
can-
actually not a knight yet.
Well, that's okay. Because
Okay.
sometimes greater things are in store than knighthood. Sometimes
Sometimes
you become a great magical leader. And other times, you shit out 8 balls.
Like maybe like a magical leader, like somebody who's one of the son of the 4.
Oh no, that's hereditary. That's all about your ancestry. This man, super special.
Okay, we'll get back to that. But can you tell me one thing, Brick?
Okay.
Well, first of all, meet my friend Rick over here.
Oh wow, you're strong. I can just tell by your fist.
You can't even see my.
I don't like you.
I
at all.
know.
That's Cat. I don't.
Sometimes when you pop into the party too early, they're like, "Whoa, where are the Doritos?" And I'm like, "This guy."
My name is Luca.
Oh, okay. He squints real hard as his eyes are looking different ways. That's deep.
Are you gonna jerk him off too, or are we doing this?
I might. Can she come? He has a big trunk.
I don't care.
Who knows?
Question.
The gap would be insane.
The gap?
Huh?
I can't understand a goddamn.
Did you have a question for me, Mr. Lucas?
No, I
Can I see your palm?
duh.
And he like grabs them and like starts giving you like a little birdie massage. You feel anything when I do that? I've studied for a very, very long time
Okay.
in the art of hot yoga
Okay.
and cheese massage.
Okay.
And he reaches down and goes. He just put Oh, it's okay. It's just string cheese. Cheese with easy cheese. It comes out of my little pocket easy cheese dispenser. I put it when I'm giving nice cheese massages. Oh.
No, I think it feels better.
Okay, Your Highness.
Hi,
What?
What?
hi,
What did you
Mr.
call me?
Your Highness. You got a Highness in your.
Highness.
No, they called me.
Oh my God! Look at this. We are two feathers of one owl.
I wouldn't go that far, sir.
When I poop next, I'm gonna think of you.
Please do the farthest thing from
Did
that.
you know that sometimes when owl poops, they come out in pellets and they're full of hard shit?
In
Yeah.
an biology class. With
Actually,
dissected.
It's
Heard
real.
that. When owls sometimes regurgitate full bones of their previous meals, and they call I can't remember what they call.
Oh wait, do you guys not poop out your mouths?
Not usually.
Jolie,
There are certain things that guardians don't know, but many things that guardians do.
Can I take a big old stab at what a guardian might know?
Okay.
Is there any reason why a deer might turn into an owl bear, or how squirrels might turn, wolves might turn into?
You see. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
And my persuasion's not that. Oh, actually, it is. 12.
Okay. You see his
I rolled a
eyes
7 and a
start to
6.
straighten out, and he gets a very stoic look on his face. You guys see kind of an epiphany and concern kind of wash over his gaze, and he pauses for a moment, and then everything goes back.
Yes.
What was that?
Listen, I need to get going very, very soon.
Nope. And I grab his wrist.
Oh,
Uh-oh, he might read that wrong.
are we going steady now?
No, sir. You're going to tell us exactly what you were just thinking of now.
Oh, this seems super sweet.
I
feel like this is-
I take his wrist and I also push his chest down so he's like sitting down.
This feels a bit forceful.
I do not. Think
Go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, not gonna be great. Oh well. 11?
Okay, so he goes, "Oh, this is neat."
Oh wait, sorry.
and- okay, this is neat. And he takes up his other arm and just like touches your chest.
I want to swat it away with the.
And you're frozen
Oh,
as he
Right.
misty steps out of your out of your grasp. So now you guys see Melvin right there. Like, he's fine. Just give him some salt and he'll thaw super nicely. Jolie, who are all these friends?
Bottlecap Brigade 2.0.
Oh, well, that's nice. How they're just doing.
He's doing great. He's doing great. He is thriving.
That's super nice.
Yeah.
I was always rooting you two on.
Oh, that's
as
sweet.
As much as a tootin' could be rooting, so I'm real.
Hey, I appreciate the rootin' toots.
I'm
That's
sure
you do.
everything's super nice up in here. Well, anyways, I should get going very, very soon. I'm sure you heard about Claxon.
Yeah,
We have to.
we were there. Oh, is that what you're going to do?
That's one of the things on the agenda, and I'm only telling you because I know that you guys shared a very special.
We do. I have her shop in my bag of holding.
How dare you bring her?
Really? Okay. Well, I'm sure that she entrusted it to somebody who can really lick a piece of butter.
Wait, what happened to
I do
Klaxon's
love
dead?
Klaxon died.
But Ampersand is alive.
I don't think so.
Wow. The energy real shifted here.
Well, Klaxon was one of my let's just say drug connections.
Not that.
Julie, where are we gonna get all of our halfling leads?
Person in my drug now.
Mars.
By the way, is this guy gonna be okay? I'm starting to feel bad. He'll be cool, yes?
Who?
Oh, Mr. Melvin.
Oh,
Here's little folks. It's like, wee! It's okay. Sometimes the experience of going super cold to super hot leaves you with a little bit of a chubby.
I throw up.
When I go to probably not a good idea to go after this strong magic owl creature, yeah?
I don't know he was strong. I just knew that he was withholding
Strong,
information.
old,
I turned back around.
As Ruka is telling you that, Brick is like staring at Darrow, trying to teach him how to make fart sounds with his armpits.
Okay, cool. I turn back around and I look at Brick. Brick is doing that to Darrow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's just like this. You have to cup it. Oh, shit. I need
Mr.
to go.
Brick.
Yes.
Before you go, please tell us what you were.
He gets it.
That was real.
Sometimes you have to be careful, Mr. Roostes, because you'll pump out a pooper.
That's gonna be a flashball memory of me of like
I have.
doing this and the second I turn and I look at him and he goes,
Twice.
sorry, I look at Brick and I'm like, please tell us what you're not telling us.
Well, the Bottlecap Brigade is super important to everything, so I suppose I'll tell you what I know right now.
Please.
Something's happening to our realities.
Oh, man.
It's getting all wickety whack up in its ball sack.
Oh, shit.
And
Is it your
it's
fault?
up it's up to the Guardians to guard the plane that we're on, and
We're doing a real bang up job of it right now, aren't you?
that's why I'm on my way to the meetings. God, you want to get frozen again, Mr. Pissy Poops?
I don't know, do you?
Ooh, this is fun. I like this
I'd
guy.
like to be like, what? Like, do the dad thing where dad like grab you by the neck of the neck, like, and squeeze just a little bit, like, again, this is not a good idea.
It sounds like there's some pretty
I do the same thing
high-ranking connections.
Do you?
to me. I'm just
To
grabbing.
yourself?
Yeah, Brick is like, you be nice.
Okay.
You don't know what
I'm
will
freezing.
happen.
When you do that, I think I'm gonna like calm down.
Brick.
Yeah,
So, I know.
that's a lot
Seems
to
like-
ask, Mr. Pfister.
I know.
Oh, your teeth. Okay,
Yeah,
where is your...
my boners. It's expired. It's a long. So
Boner's expired.
hey, just help me out.
That flaps.
Help me out here, Brick.
Yeah,
So you're going to a meeting with a bunch of important people.
yeah, super important.
Do you want the Bottlecap Brigade to go there too?
Well, not right now, but I appreciate all of the offers. And if it's okay with you guys, I would love to put it down on a rain check and save it for a stormy dude.
Okay.
Okay with that, but I have a question.
Okay, well,
Just really quick, could you help us fix whatever the fuck's going on right here? Because I need money.
oh,
I thought you had a lot of it, Darrow.
well,
Oh,
you know, I'm not a sticky pister. And sometimes when I put a cactus in a rain cloud, you end up with a whole shit ton of watermelons. But
How do you talk with him?
if I was,
That's why I just listen.
Okay.
if my tree rings were thicker, I'd say that there's probably a shit ton of money in all this Zeppelin shit.
Yeah, sure, but we want them to stop
Insightful.
crashing. Do you know how to make them stop crashing?
Oh, well,
You fell. You
Let's look at
didn't
this
like
tower.
that. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good question.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. That's actually good. 18.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I gotta get going.
Wait,
But I'll say this. You know, there's not many things that can pull flying things out of the sky. Like zeppelins and birds and bricks. But, okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm just going to teleport this time because I don't think I can fly from this position.
before he goes,
Why did you call me your highness?
Oh, because you got that. You got that royal jib. Okay, bye.
wait, sorry. Before he goes, while he's talking to Daryl, I just want to point to him as subtly as I can to cast True Strike on him, just so I can learn of his weaknesses.
Yeah. So you.
I also looked it up, and people don't know if you're casting True Strike on them.
Oh, nice. Okay, but you're casting a spell, yeah?
Cantrip.
But it's a spell.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't need a. It's not verbal. I just need a point.
Sweet. So yeah, you start to do that, and
I'm doing it kind of like.
you're poking, and yeah, you do that like literally from the hip, like just kind of like, and you're trying to be nonchalant about it, and then Brick says, "Okay, bye," and from the hip, he's like,
I turn it into a finger gun.
he's like, no, does little like from the hip and counter spells your True Strike, and
I'm gonna just mouth.
and he gets his wings out and flaps one time and poofs out of your guys' experience.
As soon as he does, I want to just do like a little like teenage like fucking kick dirt like. I'm mad about that. Fuck that guy. You guys know him?
Yeah, we
He
do.
is quite the
locked.
talker.
Yeah,
I heard a lot about him.
A man of riddles.
only.
Literally.
Is he? Do you know what the fuck he's doing?
No, but he said that he was meeting the other planar guardians and they were going to do something about Clacks on, Clacks off. And I don't know if all of y'all know who she is, but she was another one of them planar guardians. And she died in the fight against Grial. And so I don't know if there's something that they got to do to replace her or.
So things are just going all buck wire and they're just having a meeting with croissants and donuts? Ah!
It's okay, Melvin.
I'm upset. I want to punch a tree.
We don't know
Punch a
any of
pile
the
of dead
other.
birds.
We don't know any of the other guardians, right? Have we met them?
Ooh. Also,
Both
Just-
in scene and out of.
I think just Klaxon and Brick are the ones I remember.
I think the only guardians that you know
Harvey.
are
Sure.
Oh,
guardians.
Is Sir Harvey a guardian?
We don't.
You wouldn't know that.
that means.
Carl.
Is there any way that I could search my mind palace for information about who the four are supposed to be? Who he like called him in the sun?
Yeah. Roll a history.
All right. I think 2011. Good year.
Yeah. you're like digging through your history bank and you're thinking about just like
Right.
royal families,
Yes.
ancient civilizations, all these things, and none of that really rings a bell. I mean, you're thinking about that number, the four, and yeah, it doesn't.
Cool.
That doesn't make any sense to you.
What did he mean by calling you the son of four?
I mean, honestly, I don't know much about my parents myself.
I don't know what that guy was talking about.
Maybe we'll have to do
Jeez.
some research. I mean, I know Brick is a crazy motherfucker, but he is really intimidating.
That's putting it lightly. Kick some more dirt.
Yeah, I mean, between this and what Frumple has said, we have some digging to do.
All right. Well, we can kill Brick later, I guess.
I'm on board finally
I
with
don't
something
think we
Darrow
should
said.
kill Brick. He is one of the guardians. The
I
only
mean-
people saving this plane.
From what
You think
I
we
know
should
about
kill one of
guardians,
them?
and tell me if I'm wrong here, Jolie, but you haven't always referenced that if you kill a guardian, you get to become that guardian.
a Santa Claus situation.
Yeah, it's a Santa Claus situation.
Fucking Tim.
Well, didn't Griot kill Klaxon?
I mean,
So
So Griot.
it's Griot.
Then who killed
They got
Griot?
I don't know. Could be wrong. I could have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
I just said.
I'm like digging through so much of Austin's like canon and being like, what the fuck?
Nope, just made that up.
I had a feeling.
I'm just saying, if he's supposed to be saving the plane, he's doing a pretty shitty job of it because there are people and things and creatures out there
Well,
suffering.
but it takes all 4 people guardians to save it, and if one is dead, we cannot blame one for the fault of death.
I'm just saying, after talking to that guy for what, 5 minutes?
You didn't talk to him. You threatened him, which was a bad idea. I told you, and then you did it again.
Yeah, I
It
don't
is
know
not
what's coming
brave or
over me,
courageous.
and then I take a I'm like, I just got so mad. I keep thinking about this bugbear, this father to this dear family, and he's what, screwed? For what?
Well, he said he was going to jerk me off, and he didn't.
For bugbear? For the owlbear, sorry.
Sorry, I got confused.
No, Brick.
Confused.
Which
Yeah, Brick asked me to do hot yoga with him too.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
like his
I'm
thing.
just saying, I feel like I've met plenty of more brave, heroic people than that fucking guy. Sorry, I cursed. Oh no. Take another.
I mean,
It began.
Can you guys all roll perception, please?
some of the seediest people I've met have been
19.
the most powerful.
That was
21.
so fucking close to being a nat 20.
You say
That's what I
perception?
wanna know.
It's 11.
11,
14.
14,
21.
21.
9.
Okay, sweet. So,
It's literally.
yeah, Jolie, you hear something very, very faint, and you can't quite tell where it's coming from, but it's this. You hear like a little clapping,
Butt cheeks?
and that's it. It's like you just heard that. Somebody clap their cheeks, and Jolie picked up on it.
What a way to waste a 21.
See someone on top of the tower.
They're doing a handstand.
Here's some flute playing.
Is the is the claps coming from inside the tower?
You can't identify where it's coming. It's just something that you hear. Roll perception.
Is that a 6 or a 9?
6.
6. 6 plus 8 is 13.
I don't know. It seems.
I will give you
14.
14.
I'll give you a process of elimination in
Uh-huh.
that. So I will tell
6
you
plus 9.
one place. Yeah, I'll give you one attempt to identify where it's coming from,
Okay.
and that's basically it.
Okay. She'll like shift into her little fox form, and then she'll kind of like pierce her ears, use all of her senses.
Where do you think it's coming from?
I think it's coming from the tower.
So you do that, and you kind of like zero in on almost kind of the memory a little bit, and like it is not coming from the tower.
Okay. She'll
Cool.
shift out of it.
Can we notice if like? I mean, she just turned into a fox. Can we?
Yeah.
Are we
I
noticing?
mean, you can
it?
talk to her about it.
What's
And-
going on?
I'm hearing like these little gentle claps. Like
Is someone throwing it back?
they might be. I'm unsure. And I
Okay.
thought it was maybe coming from the tower, but it's not. But there's something around here that's clapping ass or clapping hands. I'm not sure.
I mean, hopefully both.
You're right, bitch.
Keep an eye out. Should we keep
Can,
going towards the tower?
can I try and listen to for some tiny claps?
I mean, yeah, give it a shot. Go ahead and roll
Get a
perception.
fucking match 20.
Please. I mode 1. I feel.
That is
cocked.
cocked. That is
That's
definitely
cocked. That's definitely cocked.
Please be better.
That's cocked. Okay. Okay. Perception?
Yeah.
21.
You listen closely, and yeah, you can't pick up anything.
I don't know.
Right. It's all good.
Well, I guess we should just be aware of our surroundings then, if you're hearing
I have
things.
to imagine something's watching us or giving little signals to other bigger things that we're here, or I don't know.
Let me check the front of the tower, see if there's anything coming. So I'm gonna go into Tovar and have him go look for an entrance to the.
Sweet. So, all right, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Coming to Tovar.
Wow.
So you can hear Tovar in your head. It's like, all right, here's the deal. We got the front door. I can't tell if it's locked or anything, but there's a massive gaping hole in the back door. It's not so much of a back door as much as it is a hole in the fucking tower.
Cool. I control him. Like I am.
I mean, if you want me to do something, just ask.
Go inside.
Okay, this seems dangerous. And so he puts his cigar into his mouth and starts crawling inside the tower. You're looking inside. You can see through his eyes.
Everybody.
And the tower, the tower is largely there are portions of it destroyed. He walked in through an open, hole in the tower, and it there's a lot of like supply crates that have been destroyed as these zeppelins have been crashing in. You also let's roll investigation for. We'll use your investigation modifier.
14.
Okay. So as Tovar's kind of digging around in here, you notice a couple of things. One, you see some remnants of the original inhabitants. These are basically the Farkle like trade members, right? These are merchants.
So is this tower like the connecting point for zeppelins? Like they would drop stuff off and pick
Yes.
stuff up and then go to the spot.
So you're seeing, yes, and you're seeing all of that.
Right.
You're seeing remnants of those people
Okay.
and them living there. You also see through Tolvar's eyes remnants of a different party. You can't necessarily identify, based upon what you're seeing, but it seems to be significantly less organized. With whatever sense of organization you can see within the context of all of this destruction. You also
Is there any sign of someone who's been there like recently?
roll insight.
55.
13.
You don't see any remnants of anybody that's been
Okay.
there within
Cool.
the past, month. But Tovar also, as he's kind of going through, you are able to notice a hole that goes underground
Okay.
from inside the tower.
Okay. Cool. I relay that to everybody. All the information. So I think we could get into the tower through the back door.
This
Okay.
hole is about 15 feet wide.
And it seems like something dug or something is underneath the tower.
Oh.
Is probably where we need to go.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Fuck it,
Should-
let's go through the back door.
Should we search for any supplies around us before we head down?
I mean, from what I saw, a lot of these supplies are crashed and broken, but there might be some
That's
inside
fair.
from what Tovar showed.
That's very fair. Okay.
So
Everybody roll perception.
12, 11.
So fucking 16.
8.
Jolie, you do take a look around, kind of as they mention, as Ruka mentions that, and you feel like it might be a good idea, based upon your observation and the way that a lot of these zeppelins have crashed, that at the very least, before you leave, it might be worth taking a look to see if there are any supplies that have survived these crashes.
Okay. I do think after we handle what's, happening downstairs, maybe we do take some time to go through the zeppelins and stuff. Because
Not
just
before?
Should we do that now?
Oh, bless you!
Just assuming a bit
Fuck.
would be.
I mean, yeah, we could do it now if we're
Yeah,
speedy.
we could look through stuff right now. It looks like from what Tovar showed me, nobody has been inside of that tower for a month.
Okay.
And so I don't know if there's any necessary hurry to go inside, but I do think that the tower is.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
let's
fair.
stock
So check
up on
out the
supplies.
zeppelins and then go in the back
Yeah, let's
door.
go. Should we split up and go look at zeppelins all over the city and then meet at the tower?
Yes.
Sounds
Okay.
fucking just fine.
Cool.
That was a fine idea.
How many zeppelins are around?
I mean, it's real tough to tell, but a lot.
A lot.
I mean,
No,
it's,
I'm
it's,
trying to give you a
it's basically every zeppelin that has come through that area in the past 8 weeks
Okay.
has crashed.
So, are we checking out the zeppelins? This is out of game, but are we checking out the zeppelins separately or together?
I'd say separate.
I was thinking separate.
Separate?
Split up.
Cover
Okay.
more ground.
So
quickly.
it's let's see, you guys were
TPK?
flying for about 8 hours. You left, we'll say at about 11 o'clock. By now it's starting to get about 8:30. So the sun there's still a little bit of light out, but the sun is
How about
setting.
uh,
How much time are you guys wanting to invest into this search?
Melvin turns to everybody and says, "How about when it's completely nightfall, we meet back at the
At
tower?"
the tower?
What do you think? That there's an hour or so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds fine.
Find
Unless-
find as
can't
much as you
make it-
can for an
can't you
hour
make
and
it
then
light
go.
if we need it.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay. We could go for an hour. If we need more time, maybe you could.
Yeah.
Give us some more sun.
While they all go look for Pit, I'm gonna go into the tower and wait until they're all distracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do this. First off, let's go to Darrow then.
Okay. So yeah, they I assume all just kind of disperse, and I want
Wait. I have a feeling that what you are going to do might be a good climactic point. So I'm going to change my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to these.
Darrow's
guys.
gonna climb and
now I'm
hand
gonna
job
change
from
my
Brick.
mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can change your mind.
No.
I just don't want you to do something fucking
the
cool
classic.
and then go to these guys and be like, can everybody roll investigation, please? You know, because fuck that.
Yeah.
So yes,
So the whole mystery-
everybody else roll investigation. And what are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for.
I guess for the immediate.
I'm
'Cause
pretty kind
I'm-
of like first aid stuff, healing things, med shit.
Are you looking? I guess. Okay, let me clarify. Are you guys looking on behalf of Marin, or are you guys looking on behalf of the Bottlecap Brigade, looking for supplies that you might be able to immediately use during?
I'm
war?
looking on behalf of Ruka.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not
the
looking
latter.
for. Yeah, I'm looking for investigation, to the mystery.
I'm gonna
Like,
steal some stuff
detective.
from Marin.
Detective stuff. Okay. You're looking for Marin stuff.
Yeah, like
and then
I'm looking immediate use. Like
Immediate use,
nothing
immediate use?
big.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you guys might want to that you guys feel like you're lacking?
I'm thinking like potions, antidotes, things like
Okay.
that.
Sweet. Ruka, same thing.
Yeah.
Sweet. Everybody roll your investigation. What you got?
I'm looking for flight logs. So where they were coming from, where they were trying to go to.
Okay.
If there were any technical malfunctions to the zeppelins, just trying to confirm that it was the tower. And then I'm also looking
Mhm.
for manifests to see what kind of stuff
Manifest
it was.
destiny?
To see what kind of stuff we can come back for
Okay.
later.
Okay.
To get for supplies for me. But that's what I'm looking for mainly.
Cool. I love it. Jolie, you're looking on behalf of Marin.
Yes.
All right. Melvin, what's your investigation roll?
I got an 8.
Okay.
But it was so good I get advantage?
Jolie, what's your what's your roll?
17.
Cool. Ruka is
17.
17?
Rink, bitch.
Ruka and Ruzda are looking for basically themselves.
And I also got a 17.
Hey! Drink it. And then Ruka?
17.
7. Okay, so
yeah, we got 317.
3 17s. Okay.
And a fucking 8.
Fucking 8.
8's fuck.
So
7,
we'll,
8, 9.
so we'll say this. Melvin,
7, 8, 9. Ass.
My 6 is afraid of 9.
you are
Is 7?
7 foot.
Intense jealous.
Yeah, so Melvin, you're looking for these things. And you are able to kind of notate where many of these zeppelins are coming from, and it's largely everything in the east Magna, right? So like Sculling, Sereed, Souther, basically a lot of any of the larger cities on the western side of
Western side or
sorry
eastern side?
no, I'm so bad with east and west. Eastern side.
Never.
On the right side of the map. All those cities were the immediate previous thing,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So nothing
And
comes from the west.
not a whole lot. No, because I mean the tower is located in a position like there's another tower on the other side. You see what I'm saying? Like
I see.
These are waypoints for the towers to or for zeppelins to come and like fuel up, drop things off, make delivery, all that kind of thing. So
It's like trucking.
yeah,
It's safe to assume that the ones that haven't been caught by the western tower are caught by the eastern tower?
Yes. Yeah. So basically anything that needs to like fuel up on the western side of the continent has its own tower that helps
understand.
bridge that, right?
So it's safe to assume that tower is doing the exact same thing.
I don't know about that conclusion.
All right.
But that, I mean, Melvin can.
Keep your
It
secrets.
definitely thinks. It sounds like something Melvin might think for sure.
Nice.
So, anyways, as far as technical malfunctions and those types of things, you don't notice anything. And even as you're looking, you're like, if the Zeppelin's going down, I doubt they're gonna write down why.
Yeah, they're probably all freaking out. I'm just trying to see if there's anything like
It's like,
No, I know.
like
This is-
technologically.
you could. I mean, this is purely what you're thinking because of the rule, not because of the because it made sense, but
Nothing.
you rolled
about,
an 8. So yeah.
Nothing about manifests.
When
The
you say
manifest-
manifest, are you talking about
It's just
like a supply log type
Yeah,
thing? or-
supply log of like what they were bringing to or from Marin, so that
Yes.
my goal is for that is just basically like when we go back and come, like when we go back and shouldn't pause.
we are.
When we go back and then like come back, like basically when we're in a safe spot. I keep saying that. I think when we're in a safe spot, like I want to know
Am I kick
what we
Kardashians
could
back?
well, we could probably come back for.
Yes. Okay. So you do find some of that, and
I know that we're not going to be able to bring any of the big
Fourth
supplies
installment of
back,
the
but I want to be able to know where it's
I'll say this: you start to grab the logs that are of interest. It does. There's nothing that you see in these logs that you Melvin have not
I'm
inferred
looking
based
for
upon the
unperishable
supply.
stuff. I'm just like anything that's unperishable, I'll grab
Right.
those logs.
And you're seeing that, and you're seeing some of that stuff like amongst the wreckage, even right, like still in crates and things. Not every crate is broken, but many
I don't want a bunch of
are.
Beanie Babies. Is what
Well,
I'm trying
but
to say.
you might find some Beanie Babies.
Damn it.
But
Someone
we are talking about every Zeppelin that's come through over the past 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So in terms of the types of supplies, they run the gamut. Melvin grabs all the flight logs or the manifests that basically to show the greatest variety.
Yeah.
But I'll say I'll just make it easy. The specifics at this point at least will be.
Okay, that's fine. Awesome.
so-
Thank you. Sorry, I rolled bad.
No, this is all very good.
Never apologize.
Jolie,
I
we're
see
going to come back
apologizing
to you.
Okay, great.
Ruka and Roosta. You guys, I would like each of you to roll a d6.
5.
6.
Okay. So, Ruka, you find 3 potions of healing. 2, you find 1 antidote.
Okay.
That you surmise can cure, we'll say basic poison.
Okay.
You find a purple potion that you don't recognize.
Okay.
And you find a green potion that you don't
You
recognize.
found some lean.
What did you roll?
These are
5.
5? Okay. Barista, you find 2 green potions that you don't recognize. Actually, you do recognize. These are this is poison that you can apply to a blade. You don't know exactly what kind, but because you're Rusta, you recognize these are poisons you can apply to a blade, and you find 3 potions of healing.
Cool.
today's potions of healing.
Can I ask a meta question in regards to the green potion that I have?
Mhm.
Can I tell if it is it? Can I tell if it's a poison and not a potion without doing anything to it?
I mean,
Like just looking at it, can
you,
I know if it's a
you would
poison
have
or
you
not?
would have to do
Cool.
stuff to it. In
Awesome.
order to learn
Thank
that.
you.
Sweet. That's everybody. Jolie, we're gonna come back to you, and I'm gonna save all this shit for next session. And Darrow,
Yes.
you make your way into the tower.
Yeah. And I want to very delicately poke around.
Mhm.
And I want to
With
try
what?
to find a teleportation circle.
Okay.
In the tower.
Sweet. So yeah, you're delicately poking around, and let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll investigation from you.
Fucking.
Folks.
I don't know. Probably yeah. It's 16.
Probably 16.
Yep.
So you're seeing a lot of what Tolvar saw too. You're able to determine that
Something about
it is evident that
Sweet 16.
before the tower got to its current state, it might the other occupants were not supposed to be there.
Okay.
That either the
Got
tower
taken
had gotten
over.
taken. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's
The unorganized ones?
it's what's that?
The unorganized ones?
Yes. Obviously it'd be a valuable thing to take over, you know, being a waypoint for
Sure.
trade and like raiding stuff. So, but you don't see any evidence of them being here. So you're looking for a teleportation. So you go, I'll just say that, I mean, there are some stairs that kind of go up the tower. They're not in the best shape, but between you and your disc, you're able to go up to the second floor. You do see a teleportation circle there, but you see that some of the floor has been broken away, and you're not confident in its usability,
Okay.
but it's also in good enough shape that you could try.
Yeah, I want to take like some. Actually, I just want to say, and then I want to take a knife out and just cut my palm and try to close like the teleportation circle where it's been like kind of fucked up by rock with blood.
Okay.
Just say, that should do it, and then study it for a minute.
Yeah, you do that. The broken away part, you basically like there's like cracks in the thing, and you kind of like blood over it
Yeah.
to the best of your ability, kind of like putting the rock back, and you're kind of like maybe putting a little concrete or something, you know, just adhesive. You fucking found it
Yeah.
or something, right? You're doing the best that you can there. And yeah, you do that. And is there anything else you're doing on the second floor?
Yeah, I want to look around to see if there's anything like blindingly interesting, right? Like anything that super sticks out. But also I want to see if there's any way to get like downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, so you do that. The stairs that go further up the tower have been destroyed. I mean, you can see as you look up that there is ceiling and floor in that second level, but the chunk of the wall that has been taken out includes the stairs.
Okay.
So, there are surely ways to get up there, but not by stairs. You start to go back down to check for things, and you find the same 15-foot hole that Tolvar had seen, and I need you to roll perception.
Okay.
Cool.
10.
Cool. You as you stare at this, you're like, huh, that's a hole. And then you hear a little.
Can I see down the hole? Like
Yeah, for
a
sure.
long dark.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see down. Let's Okay, so you have
And I
dark
can
vision.
cast daylight if I want.
Yeah. We'll say this. Yeah, you can see pretty far down into the hole, and it appears to be if
Is it gaping?
yeah, it's big.
It's big.
And there are elements of this that are made, and elements that like maybe there were some caverns or something underneath this area,
Sure.
but they never came up to the surface.
Sorry.
And you can see
A lot of drinks.
areas where like something dug up, and it's because there are it looks like there's little hand prints
Makes
in
sense.
the soil.
Something was crawling through it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just send Ong down it. Like I want to just say Ong, maybe sacrifice.
Okay.
Send him down it.
Fuck you! Fucking fuck you!
Yep.
Fuck you. Ong starts to fly down, and you're looking. You're looking through Ong's eyes, and as Ong kind of gets down, it goes through like this main tunnel. Do you follow Ong at all?
No.
You have about 100 feet.
I'm sending Ong down, and then I want him to come back.
Cool.
over.
Okay, so so Ong goes down, and as you're like looking through his eyes, and he eventually gets to this main corridor, and you're guessing that it'd be very difficult for him to go further without you. For you to maintain your telepathic link, right?
Sure.
So he's looking at this corridor, and it's this massive kind of underground like cavern, and you see multiple like holes, leading to other things. There's this weird dust that you notice, kind of on the ground, and you you hear through Ong this as you see this massive movement that goes through the corridor, so Ong's staring. What do you tell him?
Yeah. So I want him to go and land on the ground.
Okay.
And, pick up some of the dust and also like make a loud like caw, to see if he attracts anything, and then try to fly back to me, expecting that he will die.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Ong dips his beak down into this to pick up some of this dust. And then after he has it in his mouth, he goes into this main corridor, and he can hear this loud clapping, and he's looking around, and whatever it is moving quite fast. And he looks over, and he sees this massive, massive ship. Right, he can't really make out what it is, but it's where the clapping is coming from. And then in a blink, it vanishes, and he doesn't know where it's at. And then he turns around to go back up into the surface, and right in front of him are a whole bunch of hands that have eyes in the center. And this
Full
eye,
Metal Alchemist style.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth style.
yeah, but like there's
Literally.
a lot more than just two. Yeah. So it's
three.
Like Labyrinth style.
That's what I was gonna say.
Labyrinth.
Yes.
So you see through Ong's eyes these unblinking eyes in the centers of these hands, and 4 of them just come down on him. And that's where we're gonna end the session. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
I'm gonna catch his hands.
It's gonna get
We got a job to do.
this is gonna get
A big
funky.
hand job.
That's
Wow.
the name of next week's episode.
The big hand job.
Next week.
next
YouTube
week.
is going
Take
to
care, bro.
yeah. So again, thank you all for tuning in. We do D&D nights almost every Tuesday night. I say almost. It's usually every Tuesday night, but we will be gone next week. We're taking a little
rerun.
yeah. So hop over to our YouTube and maybe check out something that you had missed, because we post all of those. And yeah. Also, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/the Bottlecap Brigade. We have some neat little things, and it's just a wonderful way to support us and make us love you even more. Speaking of our patrons, a very, very special shout out to Grace Watson, Lois Gates, Keith Mitchum, Will. We love y'all so much. You are super special patrons of ours. But we also love all of our patrons. And if you want to buy our love, then just hop over to Patreon. Anyway, like and follow our bullshit. We love you so much, and see you later.
We love you.
Bye.